Chester's ready, mate.
Football is back, ladies and gentlemen, which now means it's time to get your team's football shirt. But I'm not trying to pay £120 for a football shirt. I'm just saying. But I have found the solution for myself and for you, the lovely audience of the Don Husam channel, with your own coupon promo code. And this is the solution, ladies and gentlemen. All you've got to do is just go to okjersey.com. As you guys can see, all the options are there. Of course, I'm a Liverpool fan, you guys already know. And then this is the shirt. Look how amazing it looks. I'm just gonna go pick my size, and then after that I'm gonna choose the Premier League patch. And listen, I'm too old to be putting any player names on the back, so I'm just gonna get it as it is. I'm gonna click add to cart, view cart, and this is the same thing that you guys do on any website. You proceed to checkout, you fill in all your information, and then after that, coupon code Husam. When you click this coupon code, you get a 8% discount. Enjoy shopping, guys. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to episode 104 of Ahwa, guys. Another week of getting abused, you get me, on my own channel. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Just to make it clear, me and Jay were here on time. The rest are all frauds and late. Wait, what? You get me? So big up Jay, big up Husam for being here on time. You get me? Jacob didn't realize that there is a time change in the UK. And Hamza's Hamza. Ahmed is telling Igal I got to go using Ronaldinho celebration. Yo, Igal.
Yeah, when I picked up my tea and crumpets, they forgot to mention that Worcesterville was fucking going an hour ahead. My bad.
Hey, watch this, Jake. I wish I could replay Ahmed. This is Ahmed telling Igal I got to go. Hey, Igal. Bro, what the fuck are you doing? What does this mean? What is Igal supposed to translate from this, bro? Yo, Igal, bro, what do you mean? Like what? Ronaldinho at the Bernabeu. What are you doing, bro? Next time, go like Igal, do the Isaac celebration or something. It's crazy.
What is that nowadays? I forgot that.
Yeah,
the Isaac celebration. What is it? Yeah. I don't even know what it is, honestly. Do you know what it is, Husam?
What, the Isaac celebration?
Yeah.
He did it already in a Liverpool shirt.
I'm speaking Kunyanese, bro. That's the exact language that I'm speaking.
Y'all know Mickey Van de Veen's new celebration? Shush.
He shushed Everton, so W Van de Ven. W Van de Ven, because he shushed Everton as well. Everton can hold that. Anyway, big up to all of you guys. Look, there's already 600 people locked in. Today is the final day. Husam 10% discount code. I got you guys hooked up. You get me? Got you an extra discount. So this is your last time to be able to use this discount code. By the end of the day, the discount code is gonna lock off. So go use the code Husam10. Go get yourself OK jersey. Unlike Liverpool, they actually deliver. You get me? So go get it. Any delivery is bigger than €50, you get free delivery. You get me? So big up to all of you guys. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. And big up to Mubsy, who says, been a great weekend to be a Man United fan. Oh, Man United fans exist in the comment section all of a sudden. That's fucking mad. Okay. Well, biggest club, and they don't even exist. They don't even exist when they lose a game. It's crazy.
Such a big club that the most relevant thing that I hear on any streaming service that talking about United is, are they gonna have to get that guy a haircut? Hee. Is that guy gonna get a haircut? Hee. It's like, that's the biggest story.
On 3 games winning streak right now.
They were talking about it on NBC. I was hearing about it on USA Network, on Univision. They're talking about it in Spanish.
You know, Mubsy, respectfully, I think you subscribed to my channel like 6 years ago. You get me? 10 years ago, you were my subscriber before I even had a channel. And you just appeared now. You win 3 games in a row. All of a sudden, you appear in the chat. You haven't made this comment since I've known you 4 years ago. It's crazy.
Husam, put me on full screen. I want to show you. Did you see this from Lamine Yamal today? Put me on full screen.
He's going to show the meme. Copyright!
That's Lamine Yamal.
That's a banger, though.
It's a banger. It's a banger when you get that message
Lamine Yamal against Real Madrid.
Rangatang.
We all went down today.
Anyway, guys, listen. Let's talk about both clubs that suck this weekend first, as we always do. Let's talk about Liverpool and Man City. Those are the two teams that lost. You get me? The Chelsea fan is on his way. He'll be here in 10 minutes. He's just praying. Yeah.
Sunderland, you know.
Yep.
I don't mind starting my team.
Yeah, well, we can
You don't
start.
mind- Oh. Okay, Hamza, go ahead. Go ahead.
See, first to me, I don't think we're under pressure. Like I think the defending champions were Liverpool. I was a guy who I'm still rebuilding, but I don't believe in Man City rebuilding. I don't believe this kind of rebuild stuff. Either you win or you don't. I think this theory about rebuilding this and that is an excuse of failure. I think we were poor today. We were poor. I saw the lineup from beginning, and I saw Xavi and Oscar Bob, and I said it from beginning. I've been telling you, they're not Man City standards. I've seen Leroy Sané and Sterling on the wing. As soon as I saw that, I thought Liverpool just lost the game, and this manager Pep Guardiola, he has to take the blame. That lineup was shocking. Like, I don't rate Oscar Bob, neither do I rate Savio. I don't think they're good players. I think against Aston Villa away, a game that you must win, I think that shows already that they don't Man City standards. I think Savio is as good as what you can get at Girona. Estaval is a better player than him. He will be a better player than him. It's simple as that. We rejected a 75 million euro deal for this guy. It's shameful. We were going to pay a price for that. I think Pep Guardiola was desperate. He was the worst player on the pitch. We tried to keep him on for 83 minutes. He had a stinker. He should have been hooked after 45 minutes. And I think Pep was trying just to continue to play him. The same thing as Brentford. He had a man of the match appearance against Villarreal. My fan base were telling me to apologize. That I thought, have some shame. Villarreal, Nicolas Pepe, and Justin Foyth. And I think it was bad. I think I'm broken because today he got cooked by Matty Cash, who just basically had him up in a pocket. He's as good as Amad Diallo craft these kind of levels. Like, nothing special. They're lucky to be footballers, I think.
The same Amad Diallo that got the winner against him.
Amad Diallo at least.
Not the same Ahmad, yeah? Listen, no one cares about what you have to say, yeah? Your club is finished, yeah?
He's reacted already.
Red, yeah? Listen, Manchester's red, yeah? Your club is finished. You can do with an Amad Diallo. This guy, yeah, he talks about Chelsea. He's using Estaval. He's using another plastic club, yeah, to big up in Estaval. And he's been doing the most chat about Savio. He was talking about Savio, how he's gonna cook and how he's gonna do this and that. And now you're flexing Estaval. You're flexing Estaval. You was doing the biggest Nicki Minaj. You've done the biggest Nicki Minaj movement on flipping Savio for the longest, and now you're backtracking. Yeah, where's Erling Haaland? Yeah, you said he's the best striker. Mr. 1v1. Mr. 1v1. Where was he today? Yeah, you guys are banging on about. Or I'm seeing his YouTube channel. He's drinking raw milk. Yeah, that's how he was. It's a YouTube channel. He's drinking raw milk. That's your striker, bro. And steak, bro. Yeah, listen, that steak had better movement.
How many did he get?
That steak had better movement. Yeah, your striker, mate, bro. That guy is finished. Yeah, he's done out here, bro. You talk about Oscar Bob, bro, and flipping what's his name, and Ruben Diaz. Yeah, Ruben Diaz is pony. We've told you about Ruben Diaz. He's a rubbish centre back. Yeah, the only reason why he's rated is because he's Portuguese. This is how these guys talk about. It's difficult. Yeah, Portuguese accent. That's it, bro. That's how they speak, bro. They all sound the same. Bernardo Silva sounds the same. He's been finished for ages. All Bernardo Silva does is run around and foul people and call people puta de madre. That's all he says. That's his contribution to the club. He just fouls and complains. He's been finished. And you've been talking about how, you know what it is, yeah? Ever since he's been winning, he's not really been, he talks about Arsenal, how they should have chest. And where's the confidence for them? But when Man City were winning, he was quiet. He doesn't like pressure. He talks about how Man City is a big club, but when we stick it on him, he says, "No, we're not favourites." But you bang on about the four-peat that you won. You bang on about the treble that you've won. How can you bang about all them success? And when we tell you, "Are you going to win it?" you back away. That's nonsense, bro. Where's the chest, empty stadium, empty flipping manager, empty everything. Like, bro, how are you losing to Aston Villa? Yeah, Aston Villa. That's embarrassing, you know.
That's not worse to Grimsby Town.
That's embarrassing.
You said Aston Villa. The worst is like he knocked
Man's talking about Ahmed Diallo. Ahmed Diallo. Listen, my club, yeah, my club will, no matter how bad we are, we will always be bigger than Man City.
Like he's laughing.
You see Man United, yeah.
But Grimsby was worse in history.
Bro,
like
no one cares about Grimsby, innit?
None of our teams would ever.
No one cares about Grimsby. You lost to Wigan, innit, in a final. No one cares about Grimsby. No one really cares about Grimsby. We're top of you now. We are top of you now on the table. And you're supposed to have the best manager to have ever graced the Premier League, and you're letting Ruben Amorim. It's difficult to get over you, bro. That's difficult.
Nah, Ahmed's taking the piss. It's difficult.
Bro, you're letting it. Bro,
you're Hamza, is it Haaland FC?
Yeah, fact. I said it.
Today you saw it, bro. If he's not firing, no one in that team is carrying you. Crazy. And this is why the likes of that Foden and all these people, bro, we've seen it. Bro, he only fires when everyone else is ticking over. When everyone goes stale, he does not perform and show up and say, all right, you know what? De Bruyne's gone. I'm that next guy. For me, bro, if Haaland don't fire for you this season, you ain't got a chance. And losing against Aston Villa, bro. Emre is like, he was a couple losses away from getting sacked, probably like 2-3 weeks ago. You, man, have done him a favor. You've kept it. He's beat the treble winners. Do you get what I'm saying? And the fact that you let Sancho have a half decent game. Bro, this guy was forgotten about. No, what, bro? We know Sancho. We don't even know Sancho for football no more. We know him for Sweetie. That is it. We know when you say Sancho, we say Sweetie. That is it now. We don't say, I forgot he was even at Aston Villa. I mean, so real. So for me, bro, free Pete. Your manager is one of the best managers to grace this Premier League. Yeah. And we've said it over and over again. We saw the likes of Alex Ferguson. Yeah. Build teams, knock them down, bring them back up. Bro, you're holding on to Bernardo Silva. The guy wanted to go flipping 4 years ago. You have to let go. Build a new squad. You're meant to be one of the best.
I think he's not bad at the bench. You know who I think bad at the bench? I think, bro, we had Xavi and Oscar both wings, yeah? Xavi could not go past any, like literally, Matty Cash was one-on-one. Matty Cash basically pocketed him. Like, he was
but bad. again, I don't think you're being fair when the likes of, these are players that they've just kind of come into the squad. They're kind of new first team players. Bro, the likes of Foden and these players, these are the players that are meant to be stepping up. De Bruyne's gone. Everyone was speaking about you being the next one. Yeah, you have to talk about players like that. No point crashing it on Oscar Bob. He was out for like, 6 months or something? He's just coming back from an injury. You can't be crashing on Oscar Bob. You got to be talking about your mainstay players, the likes of Haaland, the likes of Foden, these players, Bernardo Silva, mainstayers that are meant to carry the team. You can't be talking about.
You don't. The thing is, I think
player though. Where's that purple patch player in Doku? Yeah, like the guys that you guys were talking about. How good he was. That purple patch player, bro, that you guys were banging on about. Say, go on, Jay. That's what he does, isn't it? You guys, bro. That guy had about 4 good games, yeah, and disappeared and went back to default settings, yeah. Docodinho, yeah, that guy's embarrassing, bro. He's embarrassing. Yeah, he was rubbish today. You're gonna talk about beef kebab turkey. What did he do today? Right when he came off the bench, he didn't do anything. Yeah, so you can talk about Savinho and all these players, yeah, but at the end of the day, you should be slapping Villa. But you have to admit that you're only here on Ahwa by technicality, innit? Because all of us here are big clubs. Well, yeah, but let's be honest, Arsenal's a big club, Liverpool's a big club, United's a big club, Man City's not a big club. Whenever we think of Man City, Tottenham, I mean, yeah, they're not a big club, innit? Like I said, yeah. They got Tottenham, yeah, bro.
All right. Well, I wasn't gonna say nothing to you. I know you're getting all happy, but look, the biggest storyline you got is a fucking haircut from a fan. The second biggest storyline is how the alleged worst manager ever to exist in the history of humankind beat your manager 5 times in one season. One of them being a cup final. So you can talk about you could talk about Tottenham not being a big club or whatever, but if we're so tiny, then why do we dominate?
You're bigger than Man City. Listen. Tottenham. Yeah, you might not be massive yet, but
we own Manchester. It turned into Ainchester last year, and it ain't changed yet.
Listen, this is the wrong topic, yeah, bro. Not now, innit? Don't be talking about my club, about the Europa.
Yeah, focus on Hamza, guys.
listen, bro. I'll be real.
I heard a stray for Tottenham, and I'm just gonna say this: we're third. I'm looking down at Liverpool. 2 points on Liverpool. And we're of course looking down on
But you know-
United, of course.
You're my brother. You beat
Phil
Everton.
Foden's going through
It
a
don't
lot.
matter who
Uh-huh.
they beat. You
Oh,
got
he
everyone plays the same amount of teams. What are you talking
He
about?
comes-
He done his job this week.
Is he going?
Yeah,
through
that's
a
what
lot?
I'm saying. He beat
Yeah.
Everton. That's why I said you're my brother, because
Wait, hold
Everton
on, hold
is
on.
my
As
enemy.
Hamza just said, yeah. Hamza just said that.
You
Foden's going-
misunderstood.
Sam, put it on
You
full
thought-
screen.
Wait, hold on.
Sam,
Hamza just said. Hamza
Put it on
just said.
full screen. Put it on
Foden's
full
going
screen. I want
through-
to show you something.
Nah, don't put it on full screen.
No,
Nah,
no. Let Ahmed talk. Let
No,
Ahmed
no,
talk.
I'm
He's
gonna
above
show
you on
you.
the table.
Nah. Listen,
I'm going to
he's
show
not
you
gonna
quickly.
be-
Look, read it.
He's not going to be
Read it.
dictating, innit? Yeah.
Read.
What are we doing here?
Just make your book big screen so that people can read.
What are we doing here?
Just say it, Hamza. Just say it. We
Read
can't
it
it
do
out, yeah.
Put it on screen, full screen. I'm not
Just
gonna-
read it out because it's too
Put
small,
it on
Hamza.
full screen. Put on full screen just once, 30 seconds, 20 seconds.
I can't focus. I can't play. My little girl has cancer. Phil Foden, heartbreaking confession, breaks the internet
Other
in a
day-
tearful moment that I left fans around the world speechless. Manchester
phone
City
up.
star Phil Foden admitted he's been struggling to stay focused on football after receiving the most devastating news a father could imagine. His 4-year-old daughter has been diagnosed with cancer.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, Hamza, though,
that-
respectfully,
you can't
no,
come
but
for
respectfully,
Foden, I'm sorry,
listen.
I never knew this,
Pre-
man. We used to
listen,
respect
That's
it.
what I just wanted to educate people.
Listen.
can
Prayers
understand
go out to
what
Foden's little girl and everything. Prayers to the whole family because that is crazy. But Hamza, that is bad, bro. You can't do that. You can't do it. Not here. Don't bring that here.
I know. No, I just want that today.
You're making me feel bad. I don't even want to crash it now.
I know.
No.
No, I didn't want to crash on him because of that. Because I don't want. But the rest you can crash. The rest you can crash them. Crash Bernardo. Crash everyone else. Crash Savio.
That's really sad, man.
Crash
I'm not gonna lie, that's
But him, I
fucking-
have to be
Yeah,
honest.
prayers to his family and that. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
prayers
it's
to his
hard for
family,
him. I think it's
100%.
hard.
Hi, Yasser.
Because if you guys never knew, I never knew that. I was ready to crash him until I got sent that. I never knew. I was like, okay, fair enough about for Foden. But big up.
I always
Me-
I never crashed on him. I always
Okay,
figured the best would come out eventually. He's a quality player. There's a reason why he was so good, and there's been a clear drop off. That makes a lot of sense when there's
It makes sense.
you know,
Why? Yeah. So to me, I think the Savio guy, I think he's not standard Man City standard. Bro, Leroy Sané standard. Oscar Bobans. Do you know what was the worst thing? Crash on Pep Guardiola. He was so bad. He refused to take off Savio for 85 minutes. Guy, we had him on left wing. Cash had him up. He got moved right wing. Bro, he's a guy that we should have sold him for 75 million. Oscar Bob, Pep is being stubborn of playing these players who are not performing. And he left Cherky on the bench, Marmoush on the bench, Doku on the bench. As soon as Doku came on, he was cooking. As soon as Marmoush came, he nearly assisted for that goal that Haaland scored. It was Marmoush only had 4-5 minutes. You have to ask yourself, why is a manager so stubborn like this? This cost us because of Pep Guardiola did the same thing against Chelsea, Man City. His stubbornness of this tactical, playing the players that are not supposed to play in the Champions League final. We lost the final. So you have to look at this and say, is it arrogance? Some players that are not good enough.
What I'm not having this from Hamza. Every single time he loses, he's gonna bang on about Leroy Sané. Leroy Sané is not gonna
Savio and Oscar Bob.
No, because the thing is, I wasn't hearing when you guys were winning games, we miss Leroy Sané. Not just because you guys, drop points. Just saying, the wingers have dropped off. Bro, listen, players back then will always be better than it is right now. The quality back then will always be superior. So
I hear that, to be honest.
Do you understand? Talking about all my days, we had Raheem Sterling in his prime, we had Aguero, we had Fernandinho. Bro, you have to move on, innit? Not every day it's Leroy
Sané. We'll
Sané.
still finish above United. United are gonna finish top.
I mean, the thing is, the fact that you guys went from title challenges that we're gonna finish above
Hamza,
United.
we have to hold it right now. United are above us both, and it's pathetic. But we have to hold it.
We're tied with Man City with
Not
16.
above
I
me,
heard
above
what
me,
you said
not
on the
above me.
terrace.
Not
I
above
heard
me.
what you said on the terrace. You were right. How is Man United above us? Wallahi, this is embarrassing.
Yes, it's actually, you know what it is? You can
Wallahi,
Not above,
it's
you,
embarrassing.
above you,
Wallah,
not
it's
above me,
embarrassing.
not above me.
No, but
but not above me.
They are above
They're
us.
above you.
Yeah,
They're not above
bro,
me. I'm above you.
they're not above. No, they're not above City. They're above you, though.
What
City,
above
They're
Same
not above
points
me.
as you,
Some
Hamza.
respect,
Have
man.
some
They're on the
shame.
same points.
No,
Same
but-
points.
but
Same
we're above
points.
them.
Have some shame.
Goal difference.
Wallahi, have some shame.
oh,
Same points as
They're
Ruben
not
Amorim.
above, they will never be
Wallahi,
above me.
you have
They
to
will
display
never
Man
be
City
above me. They will
standards. You have
never.
to display
A
Man
Ruben
City above
Amorim
me.
who's never.
Wallahi, you have to show Man City standards. There is
Bro.
no way you accept being same points as Amorim. Wallahi, you can't accept it.
Exactly. This guy
Yeah.
talks about
You
standards.
accept it?
But they will not be above me. So I'll never accept being
Doesn't
above
matter.
you. No
Same
chance.
same
No way.
points.
They're
Same
above
points.
you.
Same thing.
No, but that's actually, you know what it is, yeah? The fact that the goalpost has went from Man City could potentially challenge to now, oh, we're going to finish above Man United, which should be the minimum, yeah, because we're crap. Yet you guys have literally let us step up and we're tied with points. That's more embarrassing on you. You can't cook me for that, right? Because Man United, no one's taking us serious. If we're such a banter club, yeah, how do we have the same points as you? You have the best manager, you have a better squad than United, you have a better 11. You've done way more than us recently, right? You've won a treble recently. You've won a four-peat. You've got the so-called best manager of all time. And now you're telling the audience, yeah, how you've been banging on about standards that, oh, you're going to finish above United. I mean, isn't United finishing above United?
We're better than you. I don't even talk about
should that not be the norm? Should that not be the norm? Should Liverpool not finish above United? Should Arsenal not finish above United?
Yeah, have to. We have
so,
to.
So how are you letting United tie points with you in a season where we lost to Brentford, we lost to Grimsby, yeah, even though it wasn't in the league? Everyone's taking the piss out of United. Arsenal beat us. You beat us 3-0, and yet we're still tied with you on points. That is more embarrassing on you.
You know the biggest embarrassment? We've got same wins, 5, same draw, 1, and same losses, 3. This is what I say, Jay. I've been crushing this City team because I don't rate these guys. I don't rate some of these guys in my football club. I want them out quickly. Like I would sell them for nothing. I just think
he wasn't saying this before. He wasn't saying this when he was winning. He wasn't saying this when he was winning.
Listen, none of you guys will take Savio in your team. How many of you guys will take Savio in your team?
Yeah, Savio's a good player. He's not the issue.
Would you take him?
Yes, he's not the issue. He's not the issue.
No. So you don't believe you would take Savio for who?
I'll take him on my team.
So would he start Hedon Buemo or Amadiallo?
No, he plays on the left. We play with a different formation to you.
On the left.
He's better on the left.
On the left.
We play with Dorgu as a left wing back and Cunha in the left 10.
No, he plays right wing. Who's your right winger?
No, but Savio plays better on the left.
Bro. No, they said it, but he got
Savio plays better on the left. LB said it.
Exactly. What's he doing?
Say Wallahi said it. Say
Wallahi said it. Lee said it, and he watched him at Girona.
Wallahi, do you know what?
Wallahi, LB said left.
He was playing left wing back at Girona.
Huh?
You know why?
What
why
Lee?
Left wing back,
Girona.
exactly. So Dorgu or Savio?
You also said Mascara.
100%.
Guess
Savio
what?
He watched him at Girona.
Yeah, and he watched Mascara and he said he was dog shit.
100%. Savio.
No, he said he's a baller on the left.
If LB
No, but I'm saying he watched. You know Mascara that we got for
yeah?
centre back.
When we had the
Yeah.
space at half time,
No, he's inconsistent. He said he's rash.
if
I
LB
know.
said it, we had a space at half time. He was getting hooked by Matty Cash. The Savio fans said he's good on the right. So he got moved on the right side after half time. He got cooked by Lucas Digne. He got cooked both by Matty Cash and Lucas Digne. Pep had to take him off 85th minute. He was the worst player on the pitch. He was the worst player. He got booked at 30th minute. Miscontrolling the ball, slide tackle. He miscontrolled the ball 6 times in 30th minute. No Man City player, in 10 years has had poor passing accuracy, poor dribbling than him in a single half. Look at their stats.
But why are you scapegoating when Haaland missed a 1-on-1?
Exactly.
No,
I mentioned
you're allowed to
he
miss one.
missed a 1v1.
Husam, he has to score, but you're allowed to miss that 1-on-1. Yes or no, once. But Haaland didn't get fed after that.
So he's a volume
He had to
striker. He
create
needs a
his
lot
own
of chances, isn't it? So he needs a lot of chances to score then.
Another one, Reinders has to take an L. Reinders was bad.
Ooh, Hamza
Reinders was
criticizing
very
Reinders.
bad. He was bad, very poor. So to me, Reinders as well, he's 27 years old. He's not a player that you should be defending because that's his peak. So I think there's a lot of players who are not good enough. I think we have to consider Savio has to go. Bob has to go. This player, Matthias Nunes playing a right back in 2025 for Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola has to hold that L. I'm sorry. And tactically, he was tactically not as smart, but he was very naive and he was arrogant. And he thought he would beat Aston Villa away with Xavi and Oscar Bob on the wing. Hold that L. I'm so angry because this City used to have wingers that killers. Both of the wingers did not have a single shot on goal, did not have a single assist or pass accuracy that was creating any chance in goal. Like we had both wingers did not create a single chance. Both wingers who played one for 83 minutes, one at 65 minutes, and obviously we didn't create through Foden and Reinders, which was poor. But I'm sorry to say this, Pep Guardiola has to hold an L. This is what happens when you get rid of Julian Alvarez, you get rid of KDB, when you get rid of all these players who are great wingers like Mahrez, and you think you can
KDB just got injured taking a penalty
and getting away with it. There's no such thing as rebuild. Pep Guardiola is a great manager who should be winning. He's never lost 2 league titles in a row. Never in his life. Fergie has lost 3 league titles in a row.
I don't respectfully don't bring up Fergie.
This year,
respect.
Not more. It used to hold weight, Hamza. You can't put Fergie and Pep in the same conversation anymore. It's not that no more.
Wait. Let me ask Jay. Why can't we put Fergie and Pep in the same sentence?
Bro, because we've seen the likes of what Fergie done in the Premier League, bro. Manchester United haunted me. As my childhood, Manchester United haunted me because Ferguson was so good at winning leagues. Then he would mash down the team. He would rebuild it, mash it down, rebuild it, and still be able to win. Even in the transition periods, he was still winning. It weren't like he just stopped winning.
I'll tell you why.
Always.
Jay, he finished third. He never won a league title 3 in a row between 2000.
Now he's switching it to Fergie, by the way.
Let me finish.
No, I'm just saying. I ain't getting in the argument.
No. But we're doing this again, though. We're not doing
by Chelsea. He got dunked by Chelsea.
We're not doing Fergie talk.
He got dunked by Aston
Fergie up front would do more than Holland right now.
The manager who Arsene Wenger was a very stubborn manager.
You just say Fergie up front to do more than Haaland. What the fuck's wrong with Ahmed, bro?
For me, what Pep Guardiola will not do.
Is the key.
What Pep Guardiola will not do. I don't think he will lose 3 in a row. No chance.
You keep banging on about Ferguson, yeah?
We're still in this title race, but I accept if Fergie lost 3 in a row, I don't care.
You accept that Fergie's your dad. You have to admit it. He's your daddy, bro. 100%, yeah. Like I said, yeah. Or every single time Man City lose, there's 3 things guaranteed, right? Hamza talking about Fergie, lack of accountability, and switching the goal.
I was shaking against Pep Guardiola. Pep Guardiola going to shake.
That's bro. Your club shaking right now.
Champions League final. My God was shaking. Like this.
Your whole stadium is shaking. Your whole stadium is shaking, bro. Bro, your whole stadium is shaking. You can talk about my shaking, yeah, but bro, guess what he's shaking with? He's shaking with 13 Premier League titles. He's shaking with 13 Premier League titles. That's what he's shaking with.
Let me show you.
I can't lie though, Ahmed. If your stadium shakes,
Pep Guardiola got him to do this. Look,
again.
This is Pep Guardiola.
You know what he's doing, yeah? Listen.
Wow, Hamza, you went there.
Look. But you know what's mad, yeah?
Look
at
this.
Hamza went there.
Nah, but you know what's crazy? He talks about my gaffer shaking.
That's crazy.
Listen, he bangs on about my gaffer shaking. I have never in my life seen Alex Ferguson scratch himself and self-harming himself. I've never seen him do that. Yeah. So I would rather have a manager shake, yeah, than self-harming.
And Pep Guardiola did that to him. Pep Guardiola in the game.
Pep's the role model. Pep's meant to be a role model for the kids.
In Wembley.
Self-harm is not good. Yeah, no one should be self-harming. He's meant to be a role model. Do you know how many people are watching him that day?
We're going down a dark path here. Let's take a step back. We're going down a dark path.
No, but the thing is,
self-harm anyone in the chat.
No one. Call Husam.
Bro, he keeps switching it.
I've actually spoken to many people before.
No, but let's be real.
Reach out to me if you want someone to speak to. Chat.
No, but let's be honest here. Jay's an Arsenal fan, and he's a loyal Arsenal fan, right? Jacob was a loyal Tottenham fan. Niasa is a loyal Chelsea fan. Husam's a loyal Liverpool fan. I'm a loyal United fan. It doesn't hurt Hamza that much. You can just go to Barcelona if City are finished. It's easy. He's got a backup plan.
Ahmed is on smoke today.
We don't
Ahmed
have
is just taking no prisoners today.
No, 100%. I'm not having it from Hamza, yeah?
Go to Barcelona. That's fucking mental.
Listen, Hamza, you see that camera, yeah? Make sure you look at this camera, innit? Because I see his eyeballs moving left to right, yeah? He's moving dizzy.
I said, look at me when I'm talking.
Yo, Jay, I think he's doing the Ferguson. He's doing the Ferguson right now.
Hamza's doing the Ferguson, but we can't see it because his hands are down. He's doing the Ferguson right now.
Bro, he's got
Hamza's doing this.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, backup plan. I've got Barcelona to go to. Maybe Chelsea in the meantime. Just go on loan. We don't have
go back to Arsenal as well. Another option.
Arsenal as well.
Bro, we don't want him over here.
He can go back to. Well, he claims he's from Brazil.
Started.
He says that he lives in Brazil, innit? He can go back to Bucha-cha-cha, yeah? He can go back there. Bro, he can do everything, innit?
Listen, the thing is, yeah, listen, one thing I'll never accept, yeah, we're not going to lose, I told you, 3 league titles. I think City will realize, Pep will realize here, sometimes even great managers, whatever it is, yeah, Fergie, I remember that Fergie lost.
Oh, here we go.
1 second, let me give you the story. That's why I'll link you to Pep. Fergie's a great
Welcome to
manager.
story time with Hamza.
One second.
Story
Me,
time,
give
innit?
you- Listen, I like giving the truth.
He's stumbling, bro. He's stumbling. He's
Fergie
right.
lost the Stam because of arrogance. Brought Laurent Blanc, if you remember football.
Man City
Yeah?
lost the Villa. Let's
He
talk about
lost the
Yab
league
Stam.
title. He tried to rebuild that and he struggled. The same thing
Crazy
that will
switch
happen.
of the
Pep
play.
Guardiola got rid of those many players, but what will Pep Guardiola do? He's so intelligent in terms of he's very intelligent because Pep was a player, so he knows the standard. He knows he's played at the top level. Ferguson never played. He played for Aberdeen or whatever it is, or Falkirk.
And he won the Champions League with Aberdeen. So
To me, Pep Guardiola will realize that he'll buy better players, and he's realized that he needs to buy quality to win. And that's what every other team I've seen, you need quality to win. Yeah, you need quality to win. I've always said it. I've only seen one side of football. Quality will always win you. Why are Arsenal? While people are laughing at Arsenal are rebuilding. Oh, Arsenal is a banter club. Oh, Arsenal can never do it.
you do that.
These
You
guys
say
were
that.
building their house. While
You say
me, I was trying to crush it.
Why is he
People are
trying to like? What's he doing?
People are throwing things on my window. It was being broken.
Jay,
I was
don't let him get
covering up
into your
with the
good books.
sellotape. Now I have to start buying a new window. I have to get a new window. I have to get a new door. I have to build.
What do you
it.
mean? Wait, Hamza, are you saying that Pep's gonna take a leaf out of Arteta's book? He's gonna learn from Arteta?
No, I think Arteta's doing some
Wow,
Allardyce way.
Hamza.
Some Allardyce way.
You just said just like Arsenal, the way they built. So
No, you guys were building, but
you're referring to Arteta, right?
no. Your football club. How Andres Berta?
So who are you referring to?
Andres Berta. How he's
Yeah,
built.
Sam,
Man
that's
United
who
in
you
the last 2 years he's built.
Not Arteta, man. Not Arteta. He took a better.
But pick up Arteta. Listen. You know me. I'll never hold smoke because I taught him the ways. He will never ever cuss me because Arsenal fans will have to come back and say thank you to me.
Never.
Because you were nobody before I gave you.
Never.
Remember?
He's the one that gave you the code.
You know what? Listen,
Hamza
you know
gave
why
him
we
the
will.
code.
You know why we
Arsenal
will
was a
never
banter
say
club
thank
before Man
you.
City gave you support.
You know why we will
gave you
never say
life
thank
support.
you. Listen,
gave
you
you
know why
life
we will never say
players
thank you
and your
because
manager. So be
all
grateful
these
for what
years,
gave. Don't bite the hand that fed.
and your fans have been trashing him. Comeboy, this,
Okay.
second place, bridesmaid. We're never gonna
But
thank you for that,
still,
bro.
you have to thank
He
us, bro.
built it. No.
have to
He
thank
built
us.
himself
We
up.
gave
You
him.
lot didn't rate him like that. So why are we
No, we
thanking
gave
you
him
for
that
someone you
knowledge.
didn't rate? You didn't rate Arteta. You used to clown him week in, week out.
No,
So why are we gonna thank you for someone you didn't rate?
He's a student, but you have to give credit to the student. He's learned the way. He's still my student, still Pep's student.
What's Pep
No matter what.
unemployed? He's unemployed.
He
right
never
now,
learned
isn't
it.
he? What's Pep
Look at
doing?
Fergie's student. Look at Fergie's student. Where
I
are
hope
they?
you got
Those
Fergie
scores.
again, innit?
Those sacked at Rochdale.
You can't help
Those
it, bro.
sacked at
Fergie again.
Rochdale.
It's
Gary
like,
Neville got some
impulse.
8-1. Michael Carrick is fighting championship. That's the difference, bro.
Michael Carrick right now, after during management, will get into your midfield. How about that? Yeah.
Look at this guy. Look at Fellaini. Well, like
Currently,
Fellaini's
bro.
funny.
100%.
Fellaini's
100%,
funny
yeah.
guy.
100%. He's better than Reinders. So what are you doing there, bro? This guy's talking about Fergie, Yap Stam, flipping Ronaldo, Ferguson.
Let's-
He does this all the time. He was
Me,
literally
I
cussing out-
believe, but
bro,
listen,
he was
the
cussing
people
out
who-
Arteta. He was cussing
You know,
out
let me ask a question now.
Exactly.
Honestly, honest question, yeah. Honest question to everyone here.
No, but
Jay.
Liverpool were more favorites than me. So Liverpool
Yeah, of
now,
course, 100%.
yeah,
We had
to
a
me,
bigger.
if you look at
expectation.
Liverpool spent a lot of money. Me, when I saw yesterday,
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
Yeah, we're gonna get there. Let me ask Jay a question quickly. Just quick question to Jay. So now that City suck and Liverpool suck, what are you gonna win the league now? Is this your year?
Listen, wait. It's like you don't listen to me, bro. Before a ball was kicked, I was telling you, this is my league. Can't you see I got the robe out today? I'm comfortable right now until this robe don't come off, until I feel a bit edgy, until I feel someone worthy behind me. Big up Sunderland, man. But right now I'm comfortable. I'm not stressing about no one. This is my
Did you
league.
just say big up Sunderland? You're so shameless.
Big up Sunderland.
Did you just bring up Sunderland and
you,
Bournemouth?
you need to get your scouting on because there should be. Listen, Ahmed should be here.
You get your scouting on. Why did you say Bournemouth?
Listen,
Closer,
you
please.
might not be here for too long. Someone else might have to host this show. We might have to get Footy Judge Mo to host it. And we get in a Sunderland fan. Get rid of you because you're no point. You're just here for the
Hey,
ban.
Judge Mo lost to Napoli, so he ain't happy either.
No, that's why I said host.
Man got McTominay,
That's
you
why I'm
know.
asking you. Are you going to win the league now? Or are we going to get a bunch of excuses in May? Are you sure?
Listen,
Jay has said that he's going to win the league. Jay has said it already.
Ahmed, before a ball was kicked, what did I say?
Jay said.
When
Jay
did
said
Jay say he's gonna win the league? That's such a lie.
No. He actually said that. He actually said that. He did say it. He did say it. He said that before the league started that we're gonna win it. You know how Jay is, bro. He gets excited. And
No, but I didn't say. Wait. You know how Jay is. I didn't say it last year. Listen. All of a sudden,
before the league started, are we sure?
Before the league started, even when, bro, I was on show with the likes of Roms and that on my show, and he was saying when we get all this stuff, and I was telling him we are still winning this league. I will get clips for you. Don't worry. I'm not Even ask Mo. Ask footy judge Mo. Mo was the first one, I think, to ask.
Mo just needs to get over his loss on it first. I don't think he's in the right headspace.
Mo
right now,
asked Mo. Mo will tell you. Mo asked me before I think maybe 2 games in, or maybe even before a ball was kicked, and I said, "This is my league. I was there, boisterous."
But Jay, let me ask you something. Yeah. Before we go to you, we have to go back to Liverpool first. Husam, I'll go cook to you. It's time for you to go cook. Now,
bro, this ain't about me today.
Yeah, Jay,
this ain't about me.
Jay, let me go about Liverpool. To me, the people who said, I'm going to get Isaac and watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to win the quadruple. I'm going to win the treble. It's Husam.
I never said that. Don't lie. If you lie on my name, I'll interrupt.
1 second.
You lie on my name, I'll interrupt.
We're not going that. We're not ever going.
The good, like.
Husam and his fan base, who are biggest frauds here, yeah, you've never done back-to-back, yeah? You've never done back-to-back in the Premier League. You've never witnessed back-to-back. This year, you went and got chief executive at Bournemouth, yeah, whose name's Richard Hughes, who's now above. He's left Bournemouth. 1 second, he's come to.
He was there last summer.
You spend money. You used to say to me, Hamza, I don't spend. But the day I spend like you will see. So we said, fine. We were waiting for it. You spend even greater than me. I said, what? You went and got 150 million thing. Who wasn't playing? Yeah. You've got 140 million euros or 160 million pounds, whatever it is worth. You had Salah there. You've gone and bought Ekitike. All your fan base, you frauds, were telling us, play Ekitike here, drop this guy. Yesterday, you had Salah playing left wing. Yeah, right wing. You had Words playing in central. So someone was raving about a player that scored against Frankfurt, a man who's cost 140 million, the most expensive midfielder in Premier League history.
He didn't score.
According to one second, he celebrated scoring against Frankfurt. When we said that's probably his level, I said it. We will see you against Brentford. He got dunked by Damsgaard. Let me repeat again. Damsgaard was a better player than Florian Wirtz. He got hooked off again. The most expensive midfielder in Premier League history was hooked off again. He's been dropped by the manager 3 times. He got hooked up because he had a stink again. Yeah, the only chance he had was 1-on-1, and he could not even shoot on target.
500 likes, I'll drop the clip.
He missed a chance which any other player normally buries it. For 140 million, he missed it. And then you looked at Salah. Salah had a stinker that I've never seen. Salah was that bad. Salah had
That's not what you told me. Why do you lie?
Salah.
You told me Liverpool fans scapegoat him. Why are you lying?
I have Liverpool fans on Spaces I can play here who said enough is enough. Salah has to go. Salah has to be dropped. But Arne Slot was being put under pressure by people like Husam. When I told Husam he got dropped from Frankfurt, you look better without Salah. You won without Salah. You brought him from the Brentford game. This is a player you compared him to the likes of KDB, who have medals back to back. 4 league titles in a row, carried me in games like this. Yeah, you brought this Salah guy who was struggling to play against. Who's the right winger for Brentford? Who was the right winger for Brentford? Who was it? See, no one knows. We don't know who he is. No, Coyote was the right back. Who was the other left? Who's the left back?
Well, I didn't watch the game. I was watching.
It was Adja, innit?
Adja. They were playing a centre back.
They pocketed Lewis Potter, Harry Potter's child, Harry Potter's little brother.
I said Harry Potter's little brother.
He got pocketed by a guy called Lewis Potter. What a shame, literally. He was that bad. Salah had a stinker. Other than that goal for Sam, Salah should have been taken off. I am now suspecting it was a mistake that you gave Salah the contract. Salah seems to be one of the problems at Liverpool Football Club. And Liverpool fans have started to
I wish
realize
I recorded what you told me, honestly.
One second.
Because you're such a hypocrite. You told me that Liverpool fans are scapegoat. Why do you lie publicly? Why?
He plays for himself. Look, he didn't set up Words. Remember, Words was in the he had a chance.
That was
he
a different
to
game.
set up Words.
Why
He
always
doesn't play
lie?
for the team. Salah wants to be the main
You
guy.
know what Hamza told me
Salah
privately? He
wants
told
to be
me
the
Liverpool
main guy
fans are
for Liverpool
scapegoating
Football
Salah. I feel bad for him.
Until
He told me.
Liverpool fans realize, and I'm sorry to say this,
Hamza knows what he's doing, though.
yeah, Liverpool fans who are sitting here and are defending Salah, you're one of the biggest problems that Liverpool fan base. Liverpool existed before Salah. I'm sorry. Me, I decided to get rid of KDB. Fine. It's okay. You move on.
You didn't want to get rid of him.
1 second.
You
1 second.
hypocrite.
But I could have
You
been wrong.
wanted City to keep Ahmed.
I didn't.
Did Hamza
I
want KDB gone? Yes or no?
I didn't.
No, you didn't want him
I
gone.
didn't.
Thank
100%.
you, Ahmed.
But
Thank you,
Salah
Ahmed.
is not good. He's not the same Salah.
Thank you.
Salah, I think.
See, this is why you're
Salah
getting
was
called out
poor.
by the chat. Why do you do this for the cameras?
No,
huh? Why do you
Salah
keep
was
this
poor.
thing in them?
Okay, how good was Salah out of 10? Give me out of 10.
Did you or did you not say
One
Liverpool
second.
fans are scapegoating Salah? Be honest.
Liverpool fans don't want Salah. Most fans
Are
don't,
they?
don't want Salah.
Did you use the word scapegoating? Yes or no?
No.
Say
When?
wallahi, you'll
When?
burn
When?
in Jahannam if you lie.
When?
You will burn in Jahannam.
No, I put a video.
You will burn in Jahannam if
No.
you lie publicly right now.
No, it's
Say
not.
right now. I dare you say wallahi you didn't say Liverpool fans scapegoating
Which one?
Salah. Don't lie.
No, Liverpool. Yeah, they're scapegoating Salah. Fine,
Okay,
but there's
خلاص,
some.
ما ده- so keep
Hey.
the
No,
Salah.
Husam.
So
Look
why
at
you
this
come
tweet.
in front of the camera and start to
Listen.
cook Salah for what? You don't
Listen.
believe he's that bad.
This is a guy that had an ego to fight with Klopp, Jurgen Klopp, against West Ham when he got dropped. So Arne Slot is scared to drop him. I'm sorry, I'm telling you now. He took off his bio of Liverpool fans. He took Liverpool Football Club out of his bio. I dare you drop him. I dare you. When you guys talk about
There will be fire. You know that ones. There will be
remove
fire.
Liverpool Football Club out of your bio.
Why are you laughing? You lost to Sunderland
And
at
you know
home.
what?
But I warned you about Brentford.
Why
I
are you
warned you
laughing?
about Brentford.
You lost to Sunderland at home.
You
Way
laughed
worse
at me
than
for
Brentford.
Brentford and then you
Way
lost.
worse than Villa.
Huh?
Okay, watch this. All of us are losers.
Why can't I
All of
laugh?
us are losers. No, wait. Jay, what
Okay.
is worse? To lose to Sunderland
scared
at
of
home or
Salah.
Brentford or Villa? Which one? Away.
They're all
Which
losses, bro.
Sunderland.
Sunderland at home. Ahmed,
home.
which is the worst loss? Which is the worst loss, Ahmed?
Sunderland, bro.
Sunderland
love
at home. Jacob, which is the worst loss?
Well, I said I lost.
Yeah, there you go.
Sunderland.
This guy, Kiki.
Don't let him
Why you
deflect.
laughing?
Hamza, he's
Why are you
deflecting.
laughing? You
Hamza,
should
don't
be
let
the
him
most
deflect.
miserable one
No,
here.
Husam.
You're fucking ninth.
Let me
You're
laugh
ninth.
then.
Do
Let
you
me
guys
You're
laugh.
believe
getting
Salah
away
should
with
be dropped?
murder. You are getting,
I can't
your
laugh.
football club is getting away with murder.
Brother,
You're
do you
talking
give
about
me
I
Let me
spent
laugh
money.
again. I'm
You
laughing.
spent
Let
2
me
billion.
My
You spent
turn.
2 billion. You're below. You're below everyone. You're below everyone. You're ninth. You're ninth.
till I die.
This guy, by the way, just so everyone knows, Chelsea, according to Opta, had the easiest start to the season. They're below Aston Villa. They're below us. We
No,
suck
forget
and they're
Chelsea.
below
We'll
us.
come back to Chelsea.
They're below
We'll come-
Spurs.
Yeah,
Wait,
They're below
was that at Chelsea? Was that at the bridge, right? It was,
Stop
wasn't
Yeah, I
it?
was at the bridge, bro. And this
Stop
guy
deflecting.
keep
Why you
Hamza, don't let him deflect.
Why you
No,
laughing?
stop.
It's your
Is
time to
Salah-
get.
Is Salah
My
a
time's
problem
coming
at
later.
Fraud
Listen, I'm
laughing. Why are you laughing, you
I'm
fraud?
going to ask everyone else. Is Salah a
Right,
problem
right.
at Liverpool Football Club now? Do you think it's the time for Liverpool Football Club to start considering dropping Salah? Because
Ya
me,
Habibi,
any other
Ya
player...
Habibi, no one here dislikes Salah
When-
more than
when-
Ahmed.
when-
Even
one
Ahmed
second.
came here
When-
Wednesday
when
and said
Darwin
Salah
Núñez-
is not the problem.
When Darwin Núñez was
Everyone
having
here,
this kind of bad
anyone
performance,
intelligent knows the problem is slot right now.
it's
Everyone
time for
knows this.
Salah to be dropped.
Everyone has been dropped. Everyone, okay, خلاص, Hamza, you spoke. Let me speak.
But he's a
it's
problem
my
now.
club.
It's affecting
I let you
Liverpool
speak
Football
during
Club.
Man City. Let me speak. Everyone knows the problem at Liverpool right now is Arne Slot. This is the reality of the situation.
But Salah is one of the problems.
You dropped. Can I talk, or are you just gonna keep it up?
No, but
you
blame Salah.
dropped-
Talk about Salah.
So we
Talk about
dropped.
Salah.
We dropped. Ya akhi, let me talk.
Every
We dropped
week
Salah
Salah.
against Galatasaray. We still look like shit. We drop Verts, we look like shit. We drop
Against Frankfurt?
Isak, we look like shit.
Okay.
We drop
No, don't do that.
No.
Don't do
No.
that. You're because when you drop Salah in midweek, you looked way
Frankfurt,
better.
you look better.
Don't
You
do
look-
the you look like
Salah
shit.
against
The
Galatasaray.
only
Why
time
did
you
we
dropped him, you look better. You looked way better.
Why did we lose against Galatasaray?
No. Why are you going back to the game?
Why you going
Bro,
back?
he obviously tweaked
Because I
something
have
in
a
the
sample
game.
size of 2 games and we lost one of them.
Against Crystal Palace, he played.
This is
He lost
science,
the game.
Jay.
One second,
If
one
I
second.
have okay, watch
Against
this.
Chelsea. He played against
If
Chelsea. He
Saka
refused
doesn't
to
play
set,
2 games,
he
wait,
refused
let
to
me
set
ask
up
Jay.
a player. Remember?
Hamza, you made
Remember
your
he
point
refused
clear.
to
Let me
set
ask
up a
Jay a
player
question.
at Chelsea.
Let me ask Jay a
No
question.
shot.
So Jay,
Far.
if Saka doesn't play 2 games, you win one and you lose the other. Can I conclude that you're better without him? Be realistic.
Husam, 1 second. When he played against
Not really,
Crystal
but then out of the 2, which one did you look more fluid in? You look more fluid when Salah weren't there, right? So that's the one you go for. You don't go for the one that don't look fluid.
We
For me,
didn't
it
look
was
fluid at all against Galatasaray. It was way
No,
worse.
I'm talking about Frankfurt.
I'm
look
talking about
decent against
Galatasaray because
Frankfurt.
Mo was dropped in that game too. And we
Yeah,
lost.
but I'm talking about your recent game that he was. How are you going to go off that game? You talk about the
Forget
recent
Crystal
one.
Palace. Crystal Palace game, he had a stinker. Crystal Palace game, he had a stinker.
Look,
He was one of the worst players of the pitch.
The reason why I say what I say about
Against Chelsea,
is whatever he's doing right now is not working. We signed Kirkaz, and he's playing Kirkaz left center back basically. So that's another problem. Bro, you guys need to understand.
No, but one
something.
second.
I don't know how I know this is an agenda.
You don't let people finish on Salah.
Hamza, let me talk.
Let
You
me finish
interrupted
about
me.
Salah. Let me
You
talk about
interrupted me. I
No,
didn't
but
interrupt you. I let you speak 17 minutes. Let me speak. Now, here's the thing.
Try to
This is how I
deflect
know
to Chelsea.
it's agenda-driven conversation.
No, it's not.
This is how I know it's agenda-driven conversation. We conceded 3 goals away to Brentford, and he wants to talk about Salah. We conceded 3 goals. If you want to target someone, one of the old boys, you should speak about Van Dijk.
Okay, let me go. Let me
And
tell
he
you why.
conceded a penalty on top of this.
Let me tell you why
And we conceded
Salah.
a goal in behind Konate, and we conceded a goal from a throw-in.
Okay, one second.
What does this have to do with Salah?
Okay,
Explain.
1 second. I'll tell
Salah
you why.
was shit. Salah gets 0 out of 10. Give him 1 out of 10 because he scored the goal. Okay, happy. He gets 1 out of 10. We conceded 3 goals.
A lot of us are seeing this player that you guys called out to be this great player. We're saying this season she should have left like Benzema. Yeah, but he signed a 400,000 a week. He's earning 400,000 a week. You have to hold the most important player responsible. Against Crystal Palace, he had a stinker. Against Chelsea, who had inexperienced centre back. At one point, he was 1-on-1. He could have laid off to Florian Wirtz and Isaac. He decided to shoot into the sky. That cost them. Yeah, that chance they could have drawn that game. He cost them that. No, they could have been 2-1 up. They could have gone 2-1 up. He missed that chance to set up someone else. And I believe, and then you looked at the next game that he played against Frankfurt. When he got dropped, Liverpool scored. And even before he scored, he said, look, when Frankfurt scored, he said, see, you guys love blaming Salah. You wanted Salah dropped. But then when we saw Liverpool play better with that Salah, we said it's probably Salah's going through a bad patch. And sometimes you have to make that decision of dropping big players. It's okay to drop big players, but you are scared to call out this loyalty you have for Salah. You come out for Robertson. Yeah, Robertson has been one of the best players when he comes on the pitch. I look at Kekes, he's been poor. I look at your defense. Your midfielder are struggling against midfield that are appalling. Your midfield is struggling against Brentford with Henderson. Henderson, who went to do Shisha, Saudi Arabia, and came back to work with Ajax, and then come back. And then your midfielder, who you guys called Szoboszlai, Wirtz, and what's the name? McAllister came on, are struggling against Henderson.
Guys, how do we concede 3 goals
no,
and this guy talking about goals? I don't get
no.
What doesn't any of you interrupt this guy? How do we allow this?
It's your whole team, bro. Salah was bad. Your whole team was bad yesterday. It weren't just your defense.
Yeah.
No, but we conceded 3 goals away to Brentford. What the fuck are we doing here?
Yes,
You're
and it's
losing battles. You're losing battles.
Oh,
You're
Jay,
second
if you
goals.
lose by 3 goals, I'm supposed to sit up here and go like,
Listen,
where was Jokeres?
listen,
You
Jay,
think that's
last
realistic?
No,
one.
but you saw
Jay, last one.
Bar the goal. What did Salah do?
Jay,
he
last
tried
one,
didn't
last
come
one.
off.
I'm
That's
not
what I
saying he
need.
was good. I'm just saying he's not. By the way, Wirtz was way worse than Mo. Way worse.
No, and hold on. You know why you got to trash it more on Salah? Because the likes of he's the guy that everyone looks at when stuff's going bad. He leads by example. Do you get what I'm saying? He's the guy in the team. So when stuff's going bad, you've got to look at Salah because he's the one that could kind of pick everyone up. When everything's going good, he gets the praise.
Okay, let me tell you an objective response why I disagree with you. Didn't we buy Wirtz and these guys in the summer so he isn't the guy anymore? That's the whole point of buying them.
Yeah,
the whole point of getting Wirtz.
But we also know that Salah's so egotistical. It's all about me. Probably him in the team is probably halting Wirtz's progress because we know how Salah is. He wants to do. Where he's playing this bad patch as well, Salah is going to keep shooting and keep trying to get an assist instead of just going back to the basics and getting kind of gradually growing into the game and kind of just do the basic stuff and then you can start trying stuff. For me, he's going to keep doing this. This is just Salah. He has to be the main guy. We saw this with the likes of when Mane was there. Mane used to get so frustrated with the guy. Why? Because it's all about him. He's so self-centered. We know this. Don't act like you don't know.
Completely agenda because Salah gave Mane way more assists than Mane gave Salah.
If you don't, I don't care about stats. We saw on the field.
You don't care about stats, but he's one of the most big chances created in the whole league.
What are you talking about? We saw on
by
the field,
definition, any player that has most big chances created is not selfish.
No. But when we was even watching the games when you had the likes of Mane and Salah, you saw Mane used to get so pissed off with him. It weren't like unnoticed. Everyone knew this. You're acting like it's a thing.
And even he got asked in an interview. Do you have a problem with Salah? Remember when he left afterwards, and he said, "No, I don't have a problem." Why would he get asked? Because people.
Why would you get up?
Son, we're seeing a lot of like football is a team sport. We're seeing he got given a 400,000 a week contract. He should be he should offer better for that football club. You've just spent over nearly 400 to 500 million pounds of players. People are not going to give you a lot of leeway like us. People are not going to give you. We're looking at Wirtz and Salah. They should be gelling. These are two top players. You're playing against Lewis Potter. You can't dribble past Lewis Potter. I'm looking at Anna Slot complaining that we don't want the ball being played in the air using an excuse. Van Dijk saying you're blaming your fan base of being not united. Your own captain blaming your fan base. You're not being united. You're being too critical for them. Anna Slot's he's blaming, he wants the ball played in the floor. He doesn't want the ball played in the air. You're losing second duels. I've seen in midfield, in attack, your players and Gakpo.
This is how I knew Hamza was waffling. Salah completed 50% of his dribbles. So hold that.
So was he good? Was Salah good yesterday?
See, this is the problem. You cannot do the yoga instructor with me. You cannot stretch my statement and act like I said it. I never said Salah was good. I'm saying I go away to Brentford. I concede 3 goals. Liverpool right now have 14 goals conceded in 9 games. It's like me coming to Hamza last year when they're conceding all those goals and going like, talk about Haaland. I never blamed Haaland. I still said in the summer, Hamza, don't interrupt. In the summer, ask the whole chat. I said Haaland is the best striker in the world. I never said Kane. I never said Isak. I never said that. For me, Haaland is the best striker in the world. Why? Because I cannot blame Haaland for team conceding goals. Same with Salah. We're conceding 3 goals away at Brentford and we come here and go like, talk about Salah. He wasn't good. But at the end of the day, when you lose 4 games in a row, you're not going to blame the right winger for you losing games every single week. The reality situation, the guy that's to blame right now is Slot. There's bro, even Liverpool fans, imagine, watch this. Even Liverpool fans in the chat, Jack is a scouser, and it's not the Superchats section yet, but I'm going to mention it anyway. Why isn't Hamza cooking Slot? He's the main problem. This is my thing. Liverpool fans themselves are asking you to cook Slot. Yeah, you want to cook properly.
Okay, can I answer this? I'm sorry. Arne Slot is not the reason when you're 1-on-1 and you're refusing to pass to your teammate. It's not Arne Slot's fault. Because it's a decision like this that frustrates part of the team. I've had that issue when I've seen Phil Foden not passing to a player. I've had that issue when Haaland didn't crossover against Arsenal to pass to Phil Foden. It cost you points. I'm seeing Salah doing that on multiple occasions. A player who's the most experienced. You've got a good team. You've got good names. There's a reason why you offered 140 million euros for Florian Wirtz. There's a reason why you wanted Isaac. You guys were glazing about this manager, Arne Slot. Arne Slot. La 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 la. You sang about the song. all year. Now you're
Oh,
back
it's
to
like-
the guy that used to. This is shameless. Like this fan base are just shameless. They blame the
Yeah,
guy.
play that clip of that bald fat dude in the Knicks shirt dancing around.
And-
Play that clip. I know you got it, Hassam. 'Cause
And
you're playing
Husam-
live.
Get cake, snakes get slithery. Lean in, show y'all the meaning of chivalry. Rap ruler, you can ask Buddha. Right jab like Zab Zuga. Every member on my team is a shooter. Night like a room, no room for him shooter.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, Husam, play the clip I just sent you about. You're not playing it. Play it.
I'm not. But I don't have WhatsApp on my.
I just
laptop.
said it. You just messaged me back saying you're not
Wallahi,
playing it.
I don't
Play
have
it
WhatsApp
now.
on my laptop. Wallah.
Oh,
Wallahi,
this guy is a
Wallahi,
fraud.
I don't have laptop or WhatsApp. Wallahi.
Yeah,
Wallahi, I don't.
fraud.
There is more dancing stuff we can play.
When we run big be a big fight. City think them lucky easy think you're the light. But all is come for war, not time for no kite. Easy step up bust the net, pure bright light. City fan them stand what kind of light. Mush on the bench should I move with might. Henderson lucky City what broke out right. Pep on the sideline face looking tight. City war them gun FA Cup tie on. Police come and ends them do we man wrong. Easy little shot where we take wrong turn. Hands on the stand big man I'm on. Man give it way what kind of move that. Shoulda slam it in, no time for no chat. Now we look man police a celebrate with them fat. City trophy shelf looking.
Hold.
Stole that shit. That's what I do, nigga. Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit. Nigga, I stole it. Like, bro, but niggas don't understand. I talk facts.
I stole it.
That-
Hey, that's the clip I sent him. That is so crazy. How God works. That's exactly the same clip I've just sent him, and he didn't want to play that. Play it again,
Is
please.
that 69 doing that?
Yeah.
Stole that. I stole that shit.
You know the funny thing is, they're confused. They blame this manager who I had on the space. These guys were saying, if he wins another league title back to back, uncomfortable conversation in Jurgen Klopp. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start questioning Jurgen Klopp. Why? Because no, one second. Wallahi, they were saying this, and they said, you know,
I
this
know
guy
ads
won
didn't say
one
that.
second. This guy won the league with no money. Yeah, imagine he spends money. Did they not say that to us? He never spent. He only bought Chiesa. He only bought Chiesa, and he won the league. So let me spend. Okay, so why are you backstabbing him? Because you've been making the same threat for us the whole summer.
I'm not
He didn't
slot
spend
out.
any
I'm not.
money. No, a lot of your fan base hypocrites completely.
So if he doesn't win any of the majors, yeah, let's say he doesn't win any of the majors,
He's a
right?
failure.
No champs, no Premier League. He finishes third. He wins an FA Cup or a Carabao. What are you saying about him? One more season and then that's
Ahmed,
it.
and you're right. Ahmed, you're right. Not only
Yeah,
that,
I've
they were
explained this
laughing at Man
Let me answer
City
this
spending
question.
money. And I used to
Hamza,
bring
he
it
asked me when I will be slot out. How are you answering when I will be slot out? Yeah, it's crazy. This guy's asking me, when are you gonna be slot out? And Hamza's answering when it's Husam.
That's crazy,
What the
bro.
fuck? Bro, what the fuck is this stream? Anyway, I will answer this question and then we'll do supers and move on to Chelsea because these guys getting away with
Yeah,
murder.
facts.
Tell us here, Hamza, we were fair. 30 minutes Man City, 30 minutes Liverpool. I'll answer the question.
45 minutes you because you had more spent. You spent a lot of money.
No. No, we all agree.
We agree.
All agreed. Wallahi, losing to Sunderland at home is embarrassing. Wallah, very embarrassing.
Way
Way worse.
Very embarrassing. Very embarrassing. But
Let me
moment.
say this. For me, the whole slot out thing is based on feeling. All of you will get what I'm saying. Until I feel like this manager can't take me forward, I will turn. At this moment in time, I think he has the tools to fix it. LB was on my stream Thursday. He was like, this isn't like Pep from last season because Pep needed transfers. Because Pep didn't have the solutions. The difference is Slot has the solutions. Just play the correct style, play the correct system. And I'll tell you something football related. Hamza will never tell you anything football related because it's all about agenda. Football wise, you can't sign Kirkes, who's known for overlapping and being a left back that like is bombarding forward, and play him left center back. You can't ask Curtis and Jones and Szoboszlai both to basically be 3-10s in the team. You can't play the Ten Hag 3-1-6 and expect results. It doesn't work. That's why for me, it's on Arne Slot to fix it. And look, we keep talking about the end of the season. Here's the thing I want to explain to all of you guys. Our next 4 games is Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, Real Madrid, Manchester City. Forget end of the season. If this continues, he probably gets sacked by Aston Villa. Because guess what? Yes, Liverpool always give managers time, but FSG are gonna protect their assets. Don't fuck with American owner money ever. You know, want to know why? Because now they're going like, fuck. Florian Wirtz's transfer market value is now like 30 million. You're fucking with our money now, Arnie. So you better fix up. So that's why they will, I believe, genuinely lose the next 2 games and they sack him. That's my honest opinion.
Okay.
And quickly, I think it messes it up for the managers to come.
You know, Hamza has played this video. Hamza has posted this video on Twitter, wallahi, 100 times.
Am I dreaming? Yo! What's the point, man? Even I can't even take him in the...
Show you Hamza's reaction. Can I show you Hamza's reaction when he found out Arsenal are top of the league?
No, people, when I say that, but City fans say, calm down, don't show, or whatever it is. No, I'm top of the league, I'm not happy. Arsenal might go on top of the league. Well, if Arsenal beat Brentford, they might go on top of the league. Well, Arsenal, I guess on the league table. No. If Arsenal win, they're going top of the league. Oh, shit. Oh, man. We used to win this game. Why? I'm done. Let me go.
Anyway, guys, we're going to read supers now and move on to talk about Chelsea. Big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Big up to all of you guys. You get me? And breathe. Let's go. Let me read these supers. I'm going to move on, talk about these guys getting abused by black cats in their own stadium. You get me? The cats came to you. Mackham.
Yalla, man. Start the super chat.
Big up to my guy, DK Citizen, who says, Haaland finished. Name a United striker better than him. He's going to say Xerxes. Watch.
What's he saying?
Can you focus and stop texting your side?
Listen, I got distracted. Yeah, we don't have a striker that's better than Haaland, but Haaland was podium last game and he missed a 1v1. And don't deflect to my club, Manchester's red. And the guy you're repping pulled his hamstring after scoring a penalty. So move, man.
Hamza, we needed you. You failed us, is what Aki is saying. I told Hamza, ya wallahi, you need allies with Liverpool. I told him, he didn't listen. This guy doesn't understand. If Liverpool failed this season, a lot of the fan base will want you to win. You're a fraud. You don't know this. See, you need to wake up. We are so shit, nobody
I'm
even
personally rooting for Tottenham to win it. Personally.
Jacob, wallahi, if you're in a title race and you can actually win it.
We're closer than Liverpool is at this juncture.
I'm singing Spurs songs with you, 100%.
I know you will.
Look, in terms of for me personally, Spurs are least hated, then Arsenal.
So you would take United with it?
Then Chelsea, then Man United. That's
why United not number one.
What's the point? What did you say?
I said from least hated. So least I hate Spurs, second least Arsenal, then City, Chelsea, United.
Yeah, man.
For me, I'll be honest with you, if United are in a title race with Arsenal, wallahi, I'm singing North London forever. Wallah. If United are, wallahi, I'm making
this the whole trophy thing.
If you sing with Arsenal, I will fully go on loan. I will sing North London forever. I will sing We Got Super Mick Arteta, because then Arsenal have to save the universe.
Well, the fair factor's coming, bro.
If you sing that, I'm going to play that clip on my channel every live stream at least twice of you saying, and my official stance on this slot situation is slot out.
Jacob, you don't know what's funny about that? 3/4 of the fan base are slot out now.
I know. You're just ahead of the... Now you look like Nostradamus.
I'm getting people who used it to mock me, message me going like, "Oh, Husam, you were right.
You were actually cooking there, yeah."
I'm like, okay, bro, fair. People forget when Jacob cooks, he's gonna be on it. Is what Jacob Boss is saying.
Hey, Gordon Ramsay don't cook to not eat. You know what I'm saying?
Big up to Ahmed, says very spineless to give up on the title in October. Are you really a fan? It's only 8 points, not 20. Get your shit together, Husam.
Bro, getting cooked by Havertz.
You know, Ahmed, I wish I could put you in the Liverpool dressing room so you can give this war speech Unfortunately for me, we have conceded
I thought he was
14
speaking to
goals
me
in
for a
9
second.
games.
We'll
My
see.
striker that I paid 120 million ain't scoring goals. The 100 million playmaker ain't playmaking. Habibi, the signs are there. The signs are there for you to see. You think that we are going to win the league conceding 14 goals in 9 games? Are you mad? Are you mad?
I think-
A top 4 race for me now.
You conceded more.
Yeah,
goals
I
than
think
we-
if you don't win the league, you'll be the
Bro.
biggest failure in Premier League history. Like a team spent 400-500 million in the summer after winning
Mad
100
name.
million.
Oh,
And
what
you
is
know,
that?
in the
What
league
is that
title
profile picture?
through an
You know how
inexperienced
awful
manager.
Liverpool have to be? You actually got Mike
have to
Doss
win.
to
You
stream
have
on
to
his
win the league.
channel.
Yes.
Liverpool
Hey,
have to
Sam,
win the league.
Mike Doss streams on his channel now, and it's all because he wants to just crash out about Liverpool. So last year, y'all winning the title, he couldn't be asked to do a show. Now he can't stop going live. It's funny.
Hassam, have you conceded more goals than we've had shots on target?
Brother,
Like,
we
conceded to
conceded
us.
more goals against Brentford. We conceded same goals against Brentford alone that you did all year. Imagine.
No,
And then
but
he's
shots
telling me
just
you're
shots
weak
on
for
target.
giving up
I think
on the
we've
league.
conceded more goals than we've had shots on target on our goal.
We
No.
have conceded 18 big chances in the last 4 games. Bro, forget shots. It's way more embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's more embarrassing than shots, bro. Way more embarrassing. You get me? You see
Hey,
now this comes
I'm
full
not-
cycle. You see why I'm not blaming Mo? How the fuck I'm conceding 14 goals in 9 and I blame my winger? Bro, what is this?
No, but you do. No. People are saying that
It's
even
we finished
attacking wise, you
Liverpool
look so
second
bad. You
Liverpool
scored that
got
goal, but you
G6
weren't
at
that
the
great.
G6
You weren't that
Turkish
great attacking wise. You didn't create any
Turkish
problems for
Turkish
Brentford.
design.
Brentford should have scored 5 or 6. Easy.
These people spend a part of money. You always respect people money. You're a doctor. You know how hard it is to get money, professor. According to Arne Slot, set piece goals should be disallowed. Away defeats should not be counted. If you score 2 goals in a defeat, you should get points. I cannot tell you, Arne Slot is fucking up still in the press
Hey,
conference.
he's giving me Ten Hag vibes. You know when Ten Hag just started to say the maddest stuff in press conference, and you're like, what? I even saw one that he said something about, people are learning how to play against us, so they're winning. I'm like, well, duh, shot.
You know,
Like,
sometimes,
Your
yeah,
job, mate.
you know what it is though. Sometimes managers do that to take the pressure away from the players to focus on the mad things he's saying on the news instead of it being all about the players.
How did
Yeah,
that work?
if you say something mad, because
How
no,
did
no,
that
I
work
hear it, but if you say
for Ten
something
Hag?
mad, everyone's talking about the mad things he's saying. They're not talking
No,
about.
but then, in like.
But if
catching
Ainge
two,
does
if you
it,
put
it's
in the
sexual
same breath-
harassment. But if Arne Slot does it, it's flirting.
Yeah, and if you put it in the same breath, when you say mad stuff like that, it creates narratives for people like us on YouTube that will be like, boom, 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 and then it blows it out of
Yeah,
proportion.
so it should be good. So it should be good for us to have more content. You get me? It's good for us.
I
New
do
ideas.
agree with you, Yasser, on the fact that managers will say things to alleviate the pressure that's on the players because naturally they're gonna hear and feel and know the temperature of the fan base. I mean, you look at some of the United players and the way that they're responding to a win versus Brighton, to consecutive wins, their response shows that they are aware how upset the fans have been towards certain aspects of their game. And I mean, they're humans at the end of the day, but a manager coming out saying outlandish things, win, lose, or draw, I've just learned managers are going to say the most stupid things in the world because,
crazy.
number one, they're asked an absorbent amount of questions. Like, I worked in sports media for 10 plus years, and I've seen the questions. They're just random dumbass questions that sometimes will lead to a quote that gets stuck with somebody for years. And I mean, you see it in every sport at every level. There's a manager that says something and then is brought up 5 years later. Oh, remember that guy that said, "Bring me my money." It's like they're always going to be called out for that. So I don't think it's anything weird. I think it's just one of those like cultural things, because you brought up Ten Hag, and I do agree there's a lot of weird similarities, but they're also Dutch, and I would just assume maybe Dutch people, this is an assumption obviously, but that, because I've never lived in the Netherlands, but I would assume if they're both saying the same quirky shit, then it's like there must be a world in the Netherlands where that quirky shit is what is the like acceptable PR from a guy who's not getting a good result in his job.
I wouldn't say fucking. He said, "Raw, Man United dropped Sesko." I didn't know he was gonna do that. They always start Sesko. That is not quirky to me. That strikes me as a bit. Do you get what I'm saying?
Lot has lost
Yeah.
it a little bit. I can't lie to you, but we'll see. When Arsenal win the league, Hamza can't come back. Oh yeah, his Arsenal card has been revoked. He already left you once. Dubs in the chat for my guys. Sci-Fi Big up to you, Sci-Fi. You said lies about me. I said lies about you. You said I said we're gonna win the quad. You see how it feels to be lied on? You were an Arsenal fan. See, we can both play this game. Salute, Jay. Once we do the double this year, we upgrading robes to Versace ones, and Husam will mail me his magic blue jacket. My brother, this blue jacket, I think if I ever put up this blue jacket on an auction, like people will fucking pay like 3,000.
You know, for some,
it has been a part of such bad memories for me, this blue jacket. Everything I have said in this blue jacket, the opposite happens. So I'm actually afraid to give it to someone. I'm afraid.
I just want
flip,
to
you know which one is that? Whoop whoop. That one was elite. You went whoop whoop. That's the sound of the funny.
I just want to.
The one where I
just want to.
We got PSG. Bam.
Yeah, it was
PSG
Atalanta. That's the Atalanta. Bro.
Atalanta. Yep. That's the.
If we do the double, I don't think I'll be allowed on this stream. I'll be real, because it would be a lot of haram stuff going on in my kitchen. I'm telling you, it won't be good for your views.
It's the last time you won the league, you were 2 years old, didn't it? I hear you. Chelsea hasn't lost 4 in a row. Sleep on Sunderland, they conceded 7 and LFC 14. You won the league and spent 500 million league. You are 7th. Have shame. Wait, stop. Did you just say sleep on Sunderland? This Chelsea fan is trying to escape the cooking by acting like Sunderland is the tough opponent. Bro, even Yasser is laughing. Bro, stop it. If I bring you on the stream right now and tell you name 4 Sunderland players, you can. Stop it.
But Sunderland, credit to Sunderland, they actually played some football. Like, it weren't just
they played some football, Jay.
I'm just saying they actually played football.
But Jay, when I mentioned Sunderland the other day, yeah, you remember how you reacted, yeah?
No, bro. Listen, just because they played a bit of football, this is Chelsea. This is 2 billion. We're gonna get to you, but don't
get to me. No worries, bro. Yeah, because I remember. You know what I'm saying? I remember, mate.
Arsenal to win the league now. What is this nightmare I've stumbled onto? Lord Varys should return last year's wages. Fairs. I guess the way Arsenal are playing is just unsustainable over an entire season. The entire strategy relies heavily on the industry of Mendy and Rice, and injury will force Arteta to adapt tactically. The constructive criticism I'll give Arsenal is they need to create more an open play.
I just think we're in gear 2 though. We're just getting wins, doing what we need to do. I don't feel like we're 6 points ahead now, like bar Sunderland, but we're 6 points ahead. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not really something that we're really looking into. We're just gonna keep getting our chances. If you do a low block, we'll hit you with a set piece. If you want to come out and play, then we might hit 4 or 5 against you. But that's just the way it goes.
Bald guy, bottom right, talks so much crap. My ass out. Oof. Big up Baldy, aka Hamza. If you don't know, get to know. Subscribe. Hamza Talks Ball. Can't wait until AI is good enough where I can easily find clips of Hamza contradicting himself after this weekend. It meant you want to know? Can I tell you objectively now? Yeah. Imagine this. If Liverpool, let's say, just hypothetical, don't get triggered, Jay. Let's say Liverpool win the next 5 Prem games and Arsenal lose the next 5 Prem games. Hamza will be here going like, I told you all, Salah is one of the best players of all time. I told you. They tried to bring
my guy's having stinker. My guy's having stinkers. He has to be called out.
You can never compare him. This is one of the greatest players. You're a fraud.
My guy's playing like Mark Albright.
Hamza likes the here and now. He doesn't like the past. You know what I'm saying? He works
the thing is, yeah, Liverpool fans are so shameless. They bring these great players like Stevie G as the greatest midfielder of all time, never won the Premier League. They'll bring this Salah thing as a debate that he's one of the great. He's a
you
great.
Think KDB's on the same
they
level
brought
as
this
Zidane?
Henry
you
and
think
Salah.
KDB's on the same level as Zidane?
KDB should be there.
You are an embarrassment to football.
How can you
You're
just
an
bring
embarrassment to football. Okay, so like I can ask the panelists.
Jay, they're so.
Which is more embarrassing? KDB sits with Zidane or Gerrard is the GOAT Premier League? Which is more embarrassing?
They try to claim that
which is more embarrassing.
No, one second. They were praying for
KDB on the table as Zidane.
One second. They were praying for PSG.
About Hamza, bro.
The worst opinion of all time.
You need to get 1 second merch. You need to.
Don't interrupt me.
But you know what it is? Igal might copyright him.
All time.
One second. They're so delusional. They try to say that they're waiting for PSG not to win the Champions League so Salah can win the Ballon d'Or. Well, I meant they got knocked out in the quarterfinals. They had the audacity. Oh, we have to support Inter because so Salah won the Ballon d'Or. I say, bro, Ballon d'Or, you've only won a league title, not FA Cup. You got knocked out to Plymouth Argyle and you want to win a Ballon d'Or. You shameless donkeys. I'm so happy. He will never be remembered because he's going to leave on a bad note. Because now he's on 400k.
We have Ballon d'Or winner. Why you talk to me like I'm Arsenal fan? Owen won it. Ask
We
Louis.
all know Nedved shouldn't have won it that year. Yeah. Let's be real.
Actually, Hamza educated me. Hamza educated me. Hamza, why do you like me? Hamza mute you like you doing spaces. Hamza educated me. He told me on
Jay, let me correct you on that. Jay, let me correct you on that.
Listen, you're not going into Henry and stop it.
Jay, let me correct
Hamza,
you.
we need to talk about Chelsea, Habibi. It's an hour.
No, we don't. Let's finish my
Well, I have to know because you started that.
Hold that,
Jay,
yes, sir. You're going to get cooked today.
Look, 1 second in the chat. Look,
Listen,
1 second.
you know these a lot of these Liverpool fans.
Guys, would you buy 1 second merch if I made it?
100%. Hey, you fraud. Don't you dare take Hamza's.
Yours is there we are.
No, Hamza, hold on. What did you just say?
You think I wouldn't say Hamza if I made merch with his face?
No one said that.
No, that's his thing.
You think brother Hamza can't make stream on StreamYard? You think he will? You think he can make merch? I'll make merch. I have a designer, so he'll make the shirt. We'll sell it. We'll get Hamza money. We'll make him rich.
You're a Barcelona fan.
People will definitely buy that. That will be cold. 1 second.
Would you buy a 1 second Hamza shirt?
But you know what it is, Husam? The girl might copyright him.
If you're making merch, Sam, go ahead and make one for me that says "Talk to me nicely," and I'll send you my address so you can send that to El Paso.
Sam, I need my cup. Remember, business idea. I need my cup.
Fair. You're the one that gave the idea. I agree. 5%.
You fraud.
Tomorrow, A-listers, come and ask Lewis this question. He's there, inshallah, tomorrow. Onana cooked us. Our midfield was bad without Nico, is what DK Citizens is saying. I hear you. Nico Gonzalez makes a difference, but he ain't that good.
Getting cooked by Onana in 2025 is crazy.
It is true. I've been recently diagnosed with binocular vision dysfunction. I don't know whether it's a blessing or a curse.
Why does that sound like?
Oh, how the fuck can you cook yourself like this, Jack? I said it's a curse watching us play. It's a healthy break.
Self-deprecating humor.
See, I'm not smart enough to get that.
Well, if you supported Tottenham as long as I have, you understand the levels people go to cope. So
basically, his vision is that bad. He's celebrating thinking that Salah has scored.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I hear you.
Jack, I love you, bro. I'll pray for you. I wish you health and wealth, my brother. He just cooked himself like crazy. He cooked himself. Bro, Jack, what the fuck, bro? Can we talk about the best team in the world?
That's a sick idea, sorry. Pony merch. I say pony quite a lot, to be fair.
You do say pony a lot. If I made a shirt for Ahmed, I would just put Diallo like this and then Saka next to him. That's just what you do. You get me? So can we talk about how the best DM in the world was dominated by Xhaka? Chelsea fans who claimed he was better than Rice and Rodri need psychiatry. You want to know the best thing about Chelsea fans? They always act like the Caicedo stinkers never happened. Like we never saw them. Like Caicedo getting abused at the Emirates. Like Caicedo getting abused at the Allianz. Like Caicedo getting abused by Xhaka.
Yeah, I mean, next super chat.
Yeah. Don't worry. We'll speak about it. Oh, you're getting excited.
Man's waffling, blood. You know what I mean?
My point is they're doing better than you too. Wow. I would like W's in the chat for real me, aka Sherlock Holmes. Really? They are above us in the league? Wow. So it makes it okay that they're above you because they're above us? We're the benchmark now? Dick face, we're struggling. Wake up. If Salah was white, he'd be England's pride and king. I actually do agree with it to an extent. Blue Jacket will be back April 2026.
They talk about Salah like they talk about James Madison if he was white.
And that shows you the levels. So, big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys do check out OK Jersey. Like I said, this code, this extra discount for you guys only runs for the next 24 hours. For the end of the day today. So Yeah. By I think 3 more hours, it's gonna expire. So make sure, guys, go and use the code and get yourself a whatever shirt you want. So the link is in the description with code Husam10. Why are you laughing, mate?
That was the worst promo ever, man. Yeah, just get whatever.
Yeah, because people think it's just for Liverpool fans. You can buy Arsenal shirt, Chelsea shirt, City shirt.
There you go. There you go.
I bought a Santos shirt.
There you are.
Shirt.
There you
get
are.
whatever you want. Just put code Husam10 at the end of it. You get me, and enjoy shopping, Habibis. Now on to Chelsea. Actually, you wanna know something? Let me hook you guys up a little bit more. Let me go text someone quickly. Go ahead, brother Yasser. The floor is yours. You lost to Sunderland at home. Hamza, if you go easy on Chelsea, I'm gonna ruin you. Do not go easy on Chelsea, Hamza. But let Yasser talk. It's his.
Be nice, bro.
I think you should give Chelsea their flowers. Garnacho scoring goals. He didn't hit the 007. He got to hit his celebration. The Chelsea fans behind him were going crazy. Everyone's loving them. Some
I can't lie. When Garnacho scored, I done the Ferguson. I thought he'd go 038. You get me? But listen,
it was crazy. I just real quick. I do want to hear your thoughts on it, but I just got to say, I was in a group chat laughing and making fun of my Chelsea friends because Garnacho was starting, and within 4 minutes he was up. I was like, wow, that's what I get for laughing at him. But I thought that he wasn't your worst player on the day, and Chelsea, you got to expect more from them for sure.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Jacob, bro. He took a touch and he hit the man.
I put out a message for you guys. Let's see. But go ahead, Yasser.
The keeper should have saved it 110%. But he still scored, you don't look at it that way. You look at the GA at the end.
This goes back what I said before. Sometimes you can score a goal and still your performance cannot be good in it. Like, it's not always about that. But
I don't do that. He was one of your better wingers yesterday. He was better than the likes
both of them were poor, bro. Both of them were
he was the better one. He was the better one. I watched you. He was the better one out of him and Neto. Neto stunk yesterday.
That's not good enough, though, is it?
No, yes, but you're crashing on. You're saying that he weren't good enough when he was the better one out of probably your whole front three.
Not whole
I would
front
even go
three.
as far to say front four. Include João Pedro, silent R in that.
Yeah, bro.
Silent R.
You better talk about him as well. You better talk about him.
Listen, I don't skip anything in it. João Pedro's really poor. He forgot the whole link-up thing, left it at home, and decided to pull up to the stadium. He basically, what he's doing now is that whole thing where he gets the ball and he thinks he can take everyone on by himself. Bro, you gotta do something, innit? You gotta release the ball earlier. You gotta get into spaces like the whole time.
The
and even last
from
week,
Sunderland?
I told Jay and I told Husam, yeah, I wanted to see him in the 10. He's been playing up front. I've been saying, yo, play him in the 10. I want him to do more. I wanted Gu up front. Do you remember?
He played in a 10.
No, yeah, he did. But remember, before he was the striker. Do you remember? And then
but I can't, bro. Respectfully, I can't let you just get away with that, bro. Before, when the season started, you lot was all hailing him up, saying, "Oh yeah, we got the new," because he was scoring goals, and you lot was acting like he's the new best thing.
I never expected him to do that.
All of a sudden, his form drops, and then now it's like, "Oh, we should facilitate him in this position." This weren't the energy you lot was given at the start of the season when he was scoring. When he was even scoring in pre-season, you lot was hailing him up for scoring against the likes of PSG and everything, saying, yeah, you got your new striker, rare tear, and now all of a sudden he's falling off a cliff. Now you want to move him.
But he's the guy who replaced Nkunku, who can play in multiple positions. It's not like we never bought him to play in the 9, if that's what you're talking about. We never did that.
But I feel like you brought him to play in both. Like sometimes if the striker ain't there, you could put him up.
So because we have a striker now, we want him to play in the 10 because he's not been performing.
You ain't got a striker.
Huh? Gu's the striker, bro. He's a natural 9.
Bro.
Whether you think
he was technically Sunderland striker.
Yeah, bro. The guy was literally on loan and then had to cancel the loan, bro. That is not your striker. That's a guy that wanted to bring up. You've been forced to play him now because the likes of Jackson in fucking Bayern Munich, and now you got to play my man. You lot didn't even want this guy in the first place.
Bro, Gui changed his whole Instagram bio and then had to change it back. He had to hit Control Z on that thing because he got I do think what Yasir is saying, just to add to his point, I do think he has a good point because initially when they signed Liam Delap and João Pedro, people said, oh, well, one's going to be the striker and one's going to be X, Y, Z. But I think with Cole Palmer out and then forcing João Pedro to work in the Central Park is he can work there, like you've seen him do for Watford, and I've seen him do for Brighton. However, I think the physicality from Sunderland's midfield specifically just took him out of the game completely. And a lot of times you find with the number 10 position is if you physically approach him, a lot of times you can take him out of the game with that. And that's how I think for Chelsea, you know, obviously Mark Gui's not the same thing as a Liam Delap. In my opinion, Liam Delap is kind of like an off-brand Harry Kane type of striker. He could do it all. And with a Liam Delap that's fully fit, a fully fit Cole Palmer, João Pedro will work. It's just you are missing 2 out of those 3 ingredients.
Oh, but one thing about Chelsea, yeah. Listen, I know Jay was talking about Garnacho, yeah, but you see, I was listening to this here. Listen to this here.
We can't hear it.
We can't hear it.
We can't hear it.
Closer to the mic. To the mic.
No, bring it too close to the mic. It's too loud.
I mean, I fucking hate him. He just ain't got it, Alex. What do you think about Garnacho? What didn't you like about him? Because he did score the goal, in fairness. I don't like his goal there. And I don't like his post, you know, when he signed for us and he was on a private jet. That's not bad. But he didn't give us nothing again in the first.
He said, I don't like his blonde hair.
Who said that?
Bro, and I
feel
feel like
fan that done an interview, like one of them interviews, you know, like
Why?
No.
Where's your energy? We need your energy.
Yeah, and I feel like you
what energy, bro? I lost against Sunderland. What do you want me to say? Listen, the loss is amazing. Like, what is that what you want me to say?
No,
you couldn't even do the promo. I saw you yesterday because I watched your watch along. You get me? I wasn't at home. That's why I never watched it, but I watched yours. Oh, we're gonna lose. Oh,
no, but
I told you about Brentford. I told you Brentford. When you look up,
we beat Sunderland,
8 p.m. You're gonna keep throwing. Sunderland. Listen, I said Sunderland's not gonna be easy. I predicted 2-1. Yeah, I said it's 2-1. I reckon we score 2 and we might concede 1. I told you we are our own worst enemies. I clearly said that.
But did you see that defender when they conceded the last one? They're ball watching.
Bro, Chalobah. That's Chalobah's fault. No. Wait. Let me talk in it. That's Chalobah's fault, bro. That's Chalobah's fault because Tosin's on him, not trying to let him shoot. Tosin's watching him from the back. You get me?
Bro, just go tackle him, man. They're like,
all you have to do, I swear, yeah. All you have to do, is give
that was Pedro Porro and Brennan Johnson versus Grealish today.
Chalobah right there, so he can take photos. Because I don't know what he was doing. Because all you have to do in that position, Tosin's keeping him away. He's keeping him away from having a shot. So all you have to do is make sure that any of the runners are covered. So maybe you can get in between the ball and that area, innit? Reece James is covering for the guy who Chalobah left alone. So the one that ended up scoring is the one Reece James should have covered up, but he had to cover because that guy's standing right behind him. Like, I don't know what they're doing. Them train games and that we used to do when we were younger.
Hey, you know who you need to talk about though? Your DM and that Enzo getting locked up by Xhaka. You know Xhaka's still on the run from Ten Hag's case.
You could do it still. You can still do it.
And then he just ended up in Sunderland. He bossed them. He bossed them.
Yeah, that's what was coming. I was coming to that.
And I finished my one though. Can you cook me after I'm finished though?
Yeah.
Let me finish.
Don't work like that. Don't work like that. Go on,
Hamza. It works like that.
Hamza, don't let him talk. He's gonna talk a lot of waffle.
What do you actually think? Tell us.
Do you mean?
Yeah, go ahead, Yasser. Talk.
Okay, so all the midfielders were rubbish. Every single one of them. Caicedo, I haven't seen Caicedo play like this in ages, and I think this is his worst performance this season. Definitely. Did you get it? Enzo, well, he's sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe not good. But this is bad. Do you get me? Even Reece James was poor yesterday, bro. Do you get me? I think maybe Achampong can say, yo, listen, he was good, even though he misplaced like 4 passes, but he was good. Why did he take him off? Now, some people can say, yo, maybe the manager wanted to add some height in case we put in crosses or whatever, or he wanted to bring him on. The problem is the 2 experienced players. Oh yeah, Bill, pray for Jamaica. You know what it is? Yeah, the 2 experienced players that came on are the ones that were messing up, bro. You know, a lot of people are telling us bring your experienced players and that. Like, make sure you have to bring experience. Chalobah's supposed to be experienced and Tosin's supposed to be experienced as well. How you keep fumbling it, bro? Because remember, the Ajax game, Tosin's the one that gave away the penalty. I know we won that. But you're supposed to be experienced. Why are you doing stupid things? The midfield sport, I already said, Neto, bro, he keeps doing this thing where he cuts in. Why you keep cutting in? You know, players like that, just slap him on the left. Because you know what I wanted? To start Gittins and play Esteval. score the goals, and then bring on the other players. Do you get it?
Getting Neto is like is dumb.
No, but yeah, Neto should be ashamed because when the likes of Esteval come on, he just looks so much better. He looks so much more energetic.
You know, when people are saying, if we don't win, you bring him on. I'm like, brother, like, why would you do
no,
that?
start him. He's better than Neto. He's clearly better than Neto, and he's got an actual footballing brain. Neto just kicks it and runs. If
Esteval is still very young, though. You throw him in too soon and too much, it could get overwhelming.
But Jacob, you see like the likes of Arsenal, yeah? Like I feel like the likes of Ethan, the likes of Dalman, we can't really put them in the squad right now because we're trying to go for that title. We're like stamped on one of the teams going for it, so we can't really risk it. With the likes of Chelsea right now, it's not like they're ticking over and it's like a working machine. These are the times that you bring in the players of the likes of Esteval. You remember when Man United got bare injuries and they bring in Rashford? Do you get me? And it makes a player. Like,
oh my God!
These are the times that you know what I'm saying. You take them.
That was under,
they're not going to be title challengers. We know this. So these are the times you get to build these stars. You need to act quickly. Neto is not offering nothing. He literally unless it's a 1-2, Neto does nothing for me. Like
Neto's awful,
he's
bro.
one of them players.
They didn't have a good transfer as well. They didn't have a good transfer.
Neto was worse than Garnacho objectively.
Yeah.
By the way, there was a moment I think where it was still 1-1. Bro, they were attacking.
Neto could have passed the ball to Garnacho.
And Neto passed it behind him. What the hell?
And that's still we don't know if Garnacho would have scored or not.
Okay,
but he still should have made that pass. I hear it.
Make that pass.
He still should have made that pass. That simple pass for a professional footballer. Yeah. If Husam had that clip, he played that clip. You know that guy that tells him you have a house, you have a shoes, everything. Professional doctor, he still can't make that pass. This is the thing, bro. Like I've been saying, sometimes we have this thing where we either the manager or the players underestimate the opponents. Either he doesn't feel the good enough squad, or the players think, oh, we'll win anyway because we're Chelsea, and then you go there and you get hit. And then we want to recover. Last 5 minutes, we want to act like we want to play football. Do you get it? So like, bro, I don't know what to say, bro. I swear, even yesterday, bro, I was fuming, bro, because that's a game where you kill the game off early, and then you bring on players, isn't it? That's when you bring on the deadwood to play a little bit to the end of the game. You give man minutes and that. Here we go, microwave minutes and that, and then you keep it moving. Do you get it? Like you win. And it turns out Liverpool lost, City lost, Arsenal obviously won, Tottenham won, even United won. You have to get the points there, bro. Do you get it? Even though we played a little bit before everyone else, we still should have got the points there, innit? So
too much pressure, man.
Quickly before Hamza goes, just out of curiosity, how much would you guys pay for the shirt?
Hey, someone already made it. Hey, listen, 10 quid, blood. Send that. Hamza, send
I'm
that.
getting one. I'll be one of the first to
I'll wear it on stream. I'll wear it on stream.
Guys in the chat, I need a number. How much would you pay for this right here? Big up to Jack who made it. Jack made this. You get me? Big up the army of the people in the chat who make something out of nothing.
All of them, they will all copy it, man. Just that is cold.
Give me in British pound how much you pay for that.
Yeah,
10 pound, 12 pound.
So I have to be something like
that. You pay $30.
USD.
Hamza, it's time to quit your job. We're gonna be rich, baby.
Send the link.
Hamza, tell me your thoughts on Chelsea.
Hamza's making calls right now to the.
No, he's on space.
Yeah, listen.
Yes.
What?
To me, listen. It's Chelsea have become the definition of the banter club. You know, I love their fan base. Wallahi, they're shameless. All they say is we've won everything. You speak to them, we're world champions. Look at this, our gold badge. Look at our sticker. You know, kid who tells you to
we still won champions, Hamza. We still won champions. It don't matter. You can't say anything about it. No. We're there for 4 years. It don't matter. Listen, yeah, you don't have to hold that one still.
The thing is, yeah, they're desperate. You know, sometimes, yeah, you ask them, oh, look at, bro, you're nobody now. You used to be somebody 10 years ago. This new ownership is the biggest joke of ownership. That if anyone got taken up by this ownership, it's a disgrace. People should be locked up in jail for spending this much money and getting dunked by Sunderland, and you're still struggling. People should be locked up in jail when you spend 10 goalkeepers and you still need a goalkeeper. People should be locked up in jail if you spend 1.5 billion or 2 billion and your defenders are players that don't even start for international teams. Trevor Chalobah is a nobody. Tosin Adebayo. Can you believe these are mediocre players? Cole, mediocre. Fofana, career is finished. I'm not cussing. Wesley Fofana was a good player before, but because of his knee injury, it's destroyed him as a player. They should be locked up. This investment of this Bonote for 30 million when Eze goes to Arsenal, proven player at Crystal Palace, best player for Crystal Palace, is made to go to Arsenal when they're sitting here in London and allowing that, and their response is, I'm going to get Garnacho. Garnacho and Eze, one guy is proven, one guy is not proven. Yes or no? We have to agree that they allowed.
One's a Puskas winner, one is not.
Who's Puskas? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And look,
Are you gonna play Eze left wing?
Sunday League players have got Puskas award. I see Sunday League big guy with a big belly do an overhead kick. He scores a screamer. How many times have you scored on reels? And you see this madman, but you know the guys are.
Man, time me out.
You know you're lucky. Doesn't make sense. So
That's project.
I'm looking at this. Sunderland. Last time I remember Chelsea played Sunderland was Asamoah Gyan and Bono and Zenden came and dunked on them. Now, well, I remember.
I know that Zenden he talked about as well because Zenden played for us too.
Do you remember? Yeah, do you remember the dance? And bro, it's so shameless that one of the players played 11 years ago for Chelsea. His name is Benan Traore. They signed him, a Chelsea player, 2014.
From Ajax, innit?
Yeah.
Ajax.
He played at Villa as well. You know them. I seen him. I was like, bro,
Brandon Traore, guess how many clubs he's played for? He's gone to Vitesse, he's gone to Ajax, he got rejected. He went to Lyon, he got rejected. He went to Villa, he got loaned out to Istanbul by Sakashe. He went to Istanbul by Sakashe, he got rejected. He went to Villarreal, he played 11 games, got rejected. He went to Ajax, he got rejected. He came to Sunderland. This look at these players I'm talking about. We got Shaka, who's 33 years old, and they keep taking Caicedo. Caicedo is the best. We got Caicedo. Bro, you got Caicedo run like a dog.
You wish you had Caicedo in midfield.
Bro, he ran Caicedo. Wallah, he was doing 1-2. Caicedo was feeling dizzy because you know when Shaka is technical player. Yes or no? Shaka is a bowler. There's no doubt about it. Aston should have kept him. He's he went to Bayer Leverkusen. He got them the league. They've never won the league. People talk about Florian Wirtz. Shaka was the glue. He's a technical player. Bro, he got Caicedo. He said, yo, come here, you little fool. And he dropped the other guy, Argentina, the Enzo Fernandez 110. He goes, yo, bro, he dragged them, pocketed them. Bro, he was doing 1-2. Wallahi. I thought, yo, you guys cost 220 million. And Shaka, how much did he cost Sunderland?
3, wasn't it?
I think it was 3, yeah.
He was
Free
better
transfer,
than
contract expired.
He was better than the 230 million midfielder. Wallah. He was better. He was our player. And the other midfielder that they had was a 20-year-old player from a team called Union SG. Union SG. Him and Shaka they were the ones who were midfielder. They had one on Ghana free. Bro, they were dumped by. You look at these guys. I look at them. Bro, you're a yo-yo club. You don't challenge for the league. Yeah. You don't challenge for the league. I knew Husam. They're frauds from everywhere. The defense is a fraud. The goalkeeper is a clown. Yeah, goalkeeper. Sanchez would never. No one here in the football club would say, I want David Sanchez. No big club will say, I want David Sanchez. No one rates Sanchez.
The goalkeeper.
Yeah, that goalkeeper Sanchez. No one rates him. Yeah, he's.
I don't want him. Forget someone else. I don't want him.
Yeah, this is what you sign 10 keepers, including him, 11. You still need a goalkeeper. Surely your owner are dumb. This incompetency at your football club.
Do you know why we signed 10 goalkeepers?
And let me tell you, the other one. Yeah, the other one is you look at their striker. When Aston went and got Gyökeres, I've got Haaland. Husam's got Isaac. These mugs.
I've got Richarlison. Yeah.
Don't worry, Richardson here, fine. But Liam Delap is a striker. Liam, Ipswich Town striker, became a Chelsea striker. When these guys used to have the like of Drogba, they got rid of Nicholas Jackson. You know when you get rid of.
And don't hype up Nicholas Jackson now. Yeah, don't hype him up because everyone said he was rubbish when he was at my club. All of a sudden now it's a miss.
No, but I don't
we're not doing that.
No, but I'm not rating.
No, we're not doing that.
I'm saying that you got rid of Nicholas Jackson, who was crap. for Liam Delap and
Who told you Liam Delap's crap though?
Liam Delap is quality, in my opinion.
Exactly.
He is a great player.
No, man, don't see it. They don't see it.
Liam Delap.
They'll find out. Right now, don't worry, man. It's crap.
I had Liam Delap.
We'll revisit this. We'll revisit this when he gets to run a 10 or more games.
I got Liam Delap tweets in 2018, 2019. I was tweeting because I used to watch him with Cole Palmer and Jace and McAtee and looking back. Bro, but listen, I've seen him. He's already done. I tell you why Liam Delap. He's not a top class striker. He's not Osimhen. Why didn't you not go Osimhen? Why didn't you get Osimhen? Victor Osimhen was available. He's a classic goal scorer. He can run around like headless. He's top quality. Why didn't you go for a striker like that? Proven. Why Liam Delap should be a bench player for you guys. Why did you sign Liam Delap? Who the hell? No Arsenal fan will not swap Liam Delap even for Gabriel Jesus. Ask them. Would you swap Liam Delap for Gabriel Jesus?
He wouldn't get a player that's fit.
I don't rate
Delap.
I don't rate Delap.
If Gabriel Jesus,
if the player is not fit, what's the people say availability is the best available. If he was available, would you not play for you?
Yes, sir. If Gabriel Jesus is fit,
he's not just. I know you're doing, Jay. You get me? All right, man. Keep him in it. 350 a week, bro. Bro. You get me? He's killing.
Hey, we can do that over here. Yeah, we got a lot of space in our garage.
2 more years.
A lot of space in our garage.
Highest paid player, yeah.
I'm looking at Chelsea Football Club. They laughed at Arsenal Football Club for many years for losing games like this. But at least Arsenal, one thing they never did, they never spent money. They said, Hamza, our hands were tight. Well, that's true. Our hands are tight. We were building a stadium. I had to just accept it. Nicholas Benna. I had to get Shamak on a free.
So we're gonna do the whole thing about not winning. Hamza, so you're gonna be better. You're gonna big up not winning.
Arsenal would have never spent 1.5 billion and got Liam Delap as a striker. No chance. I 100%.
Well, they did spend over 1 billion with Arteta, and they've had Kai Havertz as a striker and Gabriel Jesus.
At least they're challenging. These guys are not challenging. They're top 4. Sunderland above them. Bournemouth above them.
Yeah, but I expect you to challenge if you had the same manager for 6 years. At some point, you got to challenge, isn't it?
Arsenal were spending money and they were finishing top 3, top 4 with a Wenger time. They had De Nielsen in midfield, Johan Juru in midfield. They had Carl Jenkinson as a right back. They were getting top 4. What are we doing here?
That's the applauding failure.
You guys are buying 2 billion and you're struggling.
The problem is that failure is your dream right now.
100%. It's a fail. The worrying thing is you spend money. So the solution we're thinking, there's no solution. You're just dumb. Don't go to the shop. It's like a child being told, yo, go for shopping for this. You give him and he brings a bunch of sweets. And you think, hold on. I want to cook a meal. I've sent you pasta. I've sent you beans. I've sent you vegetables. I want to cook lunch. You bring a bunch of sweets and water. You say, Mommy, I brought my shopping. But what are we doing here? Trust me, that's Chelsea Football Club. I knew when something is wrong. When you go and want to be Brighton, you're so desperate. You're getting Brighton recruitment to be at your football club. Now you have to pay the price. And your fan base are shameless. All they do, I have a gold badge. Look at me, Hamza. I got no badge. You sit down on the floor. Put that gold badge in the bin, please. We're playing Premier League and Champions League. Please go pull that gold badge. Well, that's what they do. I have won everything. I won Europa Conference League. Do you think Arsenal Football Club wants to win Europa Conference League? Do you think I care about Europe? Wallahi,
Hamza, how do you think I ended up in the Conference League? How do you think I ended up in the Conference League? You let United. No. You let United beat you in the FA Cup final. That's how I ended up in the Conference League.
I've never even been in it, bro.
No. Husam, no. When he lost against United in the final, FA Cup, that's the reason why we got pushed down to the Conference.
But guess what? Why
we should have been in the Europa League. And if I was the Europa League, none of you man would have won that Europa League.
But this is the problem.
Yeah, you can say that, but we did win Europa League. You can lift that fucking mesh-looking crisscross applesauce trophy.
No. I'm saying
I've got Big Bertha back here.
You get me? It's one of them. You finally won something. Big up to me. Big up on it.
Yeah, well, you've seen things before, and I finally have as well. So
I'm happy for you, Jacob.
I'm just happy to be here. They let me in the club for once. Shit, I'm busting a move.
There's no one I've ever seen shameless. Yeah, wallahi, they say this. I've won everything. You said Europe. Wallahi, who glazes to win Europa Conference League? Wallahi, I'll be out. Wallahi, I'll be
well, you can't talk to me about Europe, Hamza. You can't talk to me about Europe. Just respect it.
Okay, I can talk to you about Europe.
You
wants
can,
to
yeah,
win?
but no one's talking to you, Hamza. I'm
No
talking
one
to
wants to win
Husam.
conference.
No. Husam, don't worry. You, Hamza, what are you telling me about
Bro, but
conference
that's
league?
true. Why would I want to win the conference league? I don't even want to be in that competition.
I was in the competition. I have to
That
win it.
competition is for West Ham, Fiorentina.
Atalanta, that's who it's for.
Yeah, Atlanta. You know that.
No, say it right.
Atalanta, yeah. Okay.
Bro, you're
Atalanta. Yeah.
That's the only way I can say it. I can't just say it normally anymore.
Same. I can't ever see that team named the same.
You played
Yeah, me
teams.
neither, bro.
You played teams that you couldn't even get a bus to get to their stadium. You're playing teams that there was no seat you had to stand.
Man said the train was going across the pitch, you know.
Wow, man said you can't even get the bus.
Listen,
They
we
had
made friends
stoppage
along the
time
way.
for the train passing through. That's crazy.
That's up. They were playing
There was
Thursday
a
at 3
club
o'clock.
called
Thursday at 3
F91.
p.m. Thursday at 3 p.m. Wallahi,
Jay
you're
knows
playing-
about this. Jay knows about this. It's about the journey, not the destination, innit?
Hey,
Come
don't try to bring me in with you, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not
come on, man.
defending you.
We
It's
made
not
friends
one of the
along the way and that. Yeah.
So one of their games they played Thursday at 2:45. I thought, fuck.
Listen, bro.
Bro, that's interfering with the man them picking up the kids from the school and everything.
Okay, but I have a question.
School run.
I have
What
a
about
question.
school run?
If we were in it, if you in it,
People do
if
school
I
runs,
if I
play
listen, if
the
I got
game.
knocked out
School
for
run.
whatever dumb reason, yeah, I would have got cooked. I'm getting
If
cooked
I'm
for
in
winning
it, I will do the Spurs thing, honourable thing, and just eliminate myself.
Well, I'll take.
Technically,
no.
technically,
Trophy to win.
Tottenham
I
got
wanna win the
eliminated
trophy.
to a virus that
If it allows you to
eliminated
win everything.
millions of
Yeah,
people.
just
I wanna win.
tell them, guys,
They
we're sick, we can't
celebrated.
compete.
They, one
Go
second.
ahead.
You know what's the shameless thing?
Let
Kerr Lewis did a watch along with 8 people sitting there. Oh, guys, Europa Conference League final, you know.
I'm not even gonna laugh along because I'm not even gonna laugh along.
He was one of them.
Hey, let them enjoy their European final,
was live.
man.
There's videos of me live, not stressed. I was not stressed. You get me? Yeah.
Bro, but you're doing.
All I know is
I'll
There's
never do a
people
watch
praying
along.
on my
Wallahi, I'll
downfall.
shut
Man.
it
There's
down.
people
I
praying
say,
on my
I'll
downfall.
on
You
a
get me?
bro,
Man, like Lee was wearing an
my
Isco
God.
shirt and he lost.
watch along
We
with
all
you.
we all wanted you to lose for
Was
sure.
on the stream with 7 people.
7 people.
Conference League.
It's a
What's
party.
Bro, they had a Russian.
Let 'em
guy.
party.
They had Jimmy Spliff. Jimmy Spliff was there. Yeah,
Hey, big up Jimmy.
Hey, shout out Jimmy, man.
And Russian guy. What's his name? Alex, the Russian guy.
Alex
Hey,
always mad as well. Big up
guys, we know with the Russian accent.
He'll be saying the
Alex
nicest
was
thing
there.
and sound angry
Alex
about
is
it.
sitting there
Oh,
giving the
okay.
guys, we have played 4-4-2. I said, yo, wallahi, I will never do a watch along. What's up? I'm arrogant. I'm not doing a
You
watch
can't
along.
even make it to your normal watch along, let alone you do 20 minutes watch along.
No, but
I
I'm not
was gonna
doing
say I
a
saw
watch along.
Hamza watch along
even
that was
compete
scheduled for like
sometimes.
3 weeks.
Man,
and
don't
it
even
just
look at
never
the chat
happened.
with Hamza, bro.
Alex.
Hamza's just there holding his
Let me call
phone. And we can't do this anymore.
Hey, I gotta
Doing
run,
the
but make sure y'all
practice,
like and subscribe to the video.
Big up Jacob.
Uh,
We got Jacob.
You know, do
Call up
the
Alex.
damn thing unless you know you're
before
going
leave,
against
let me organize
Sunderland.
the screen. Okay, big up.
And then also, I just want to say, Tottenham play Chelsea on my birthday. So if you want to give me a gift, give me them 3 points, son. I need them 3 points. So hopefully
Listen,
Enzo got
Sunday
something for
making it
me.
home, Jacob, bro.
I'll give you a
Beat
quick.
Chelsea will be the funniest Ahwa ever, honestly, because they always beat you. So if you actually do the reverse, bro. oof,
Hey,
we are
listen,
gonna cook
Ziad
them.
better turn up, Husam. I don't care.
I have not won at the
Some
bridge
other
since
Arsenal
Dele
team.
Alli.
No,
I
no,
think
no,
we-
no, خلاص, you're part of Ahwa now. This is you're
You made it. Mama
Habibi,
made
you're
it.
from Sudan. بتحكي عربي صح؟ خلاص،
أيوة.
done.
Basically, if
واحد
you
هنا
lose,
يتكلم-
you're for sure
كل
on the
واحد هنا
show.
يتكلم
You
عربي؟
know that,
لا.
right?
Yeah, so bring someone else. Yeah.
لا حبيبي, you're part
Nah,
of us.
nah.
All right, cool.
Once one foot goes in the pool, the other one's gonna follow. That's how it goes. But I will just say this about Tottenham and Everton: the most boring 3-0 I think I've ever seen in my life. The worst looking farting of a 3-0 I've ever seen in my life. The fact that Van de Veen pulled us out of something from nothing. We're emulating set piece FC, and I don't like it. We're doing long throws and we're scoring off set pieces, and that's kind of it. But I will say this: we are the only team that are undefeated away from home, and we are the only team to score a set piece versus Everton this year, and we are the only team to get a W inside of, what is it called? White Mannington Town
Dickinson
Stadium, whatever that
Stadium.
town,
The Dickinson
Will Williams Town or whatever, Jonestown, fucking David Koresh name they got. Basically,
Cook Everton
we're
ass.
Yeah,
Yes,
we dunked on those. What the fuck is a
Hold that,
toffee?
Everton.
Is that candy? Is it a flavor? Yeah, shush,
You know what
shush.
we
Landon
nicknamed them?
Donovan
The
FC, no one knows you.
The bitters.
Shush.
We nicknamed them the bitters. The shush. And then shush your asses on your head top.
Well, we took
Massive.
that Texas high school football stadium and we made it our bitch, and I'm glad we did. It was boring. It was shit though. It was an awful game. Tommy, live, laugh, love football, man. Just trust the process, I guess. Hee hee. But anyway, like and subscribe.
Big up. So anyway, Hamza, carry on. Tell us why you never want to win Conference League.
Nah, we don't want to hear it, man, Hamza.
Hamza was cooking your ass, bro. He was cooking your ass.
Right, listen.
You're very lucky that Jacob had to dip, so he gave a mini monologue. But Hamza was cooking. I'm glad he didn't go easy.
No, but Husam,
but you're going.
Husam, listen, it's bad. Like the fact that I saw them the way they played. I looked at the opponent that they played. Wallahi, I would think it was a joke. There was a team called Noah's Ark. Noah or something like Noah FC.
Yeah, Noah FC,
Noah's
big up
Ark.
to them as well.
Yeah, bro, where are they from? I've never, bro. It's like bro. These are teams I heard, like Sunday League teams names, and Chelsea had the glaze of Hamza. No, but I've won everything, bro.
Yeah, but we played our B
Everyone
team
can
there,
create
though.
this
You acting
competition.
like we played our A team and that, and we have to know we didn't.
To me, you need a big owners are shameless. Are you calling out your owners for once? Are you?
I'm calling out my
owners?
sporting directors and the owners because we've never had a good window in the last probably 4.
They've destroyed your football club because you spend money now.
Destroyed is too far. I just think they're not doing well enough. They should have gotten at least 2 good windows to get it where they get like proper players, isn't it?
But you
I
can't
don't destroy this too far.
You can't win big tournament with Liam Delap as a striker. He's not ready yet. He's not ready. I'm sorry.
You haven't seen enough of him to say he's not ready.
But that's what I'm saying. The fact I don't even know.
Can I tell you something crazy about Yasser? Yasser believes that Delap and Pedro are better than Jokeres and Havertz.
What we did here?
What?
Prove
but that's not really
Yes, sir. You didn't. Yes,
That's
sir.
not
You
mad, though,
didn't
isn't it?
inform me on that.
He's doing the personal thing, like, oh, my players. I need to back
Pedro
my
is way
players.
better
No,
than
don't worry,
Havertz.
man.
I'll
It's
be
just
real.
What?
my preference. It's my
I'll be
preference.
so real, bro. He's way better.
No, come on, man. Come on,
No,
man.
no, listen.
Let's remember, Pedro's been in the Premier League for how long now? It's
Wait,
not
are we
about.
talking about
better than
Hold on.
Havertz.
It's
Havertz
not
is
about
rubbish.
adapting. Let's see what Pedro's numbers are looking like come the end of the season.
we
And
talking
see what
about
he's done this season.
Hey,
Bro, people
You know
love to
You Havertz is though.
listen. People
you
love
like-
to
like
do the
Havertz
scapegoat thing. Even the Chelsea fans, they hate Havertz because obviously he left Chelsea. Do you get what I'm saying?
Nah,
And
'cause he's
even when he
rubbish.
scores
'Cause he
against
was
Chelsea,
rubbish. Not 'cause
he
left.
won Champions League with you, man, and he don't respect you. He's
Yo,
still
Edison helped us.
Bro,
Edison helped him.
he's still done. That's why you man hate him so much because he scores against you and he still celebrates. He has no
Oh.
love. For you. That's what
Oh,
it
you think
is.
it's that?
That's what
You
it really
really
is.
think it's
But
that?
that's my thing.
Jay, you really think it's
lot know,
that?
if you look at Havertz's numbers, bro, this is a cam playing striker. He's doing exactly what he's meant to do. What are we talking about? This ain't an out and out striker.
Would you have Havertz up front, yeah? Would you have Havertz?
No, but I'm saying when we do play him up front, and his numbers for playing up front are not mad for a cam playing striker. Look at Pedro. Pedro's been up front. He looks lost. He looks absolutely lost. This is my point. Havertz goes up front. He could play multiple positions, but people love to crash it on him because obviously it's the scapegoat. It's Havertz. No, allow it.
Bro, Sunderland just
I'm not
got
Havertz,
promoted.
and people say, "Oh, Havertz fan." Bro, he's my player. I protect any of my players. I don't care who it is. It's not like these Chelsea frauds. They don't protect Slim Shady and all these man at their club. Big like SB. Yeah, how you got a new player and you're writing him off,
bro. I'll be
hold on. You seen the likes of like Salah when he first come to the Premier League? He was rubbish. He left, come back, and he's done something. When the likes of Noni,
I've seen enough. Jay, I've seen enough of Garnacho.
When Noni went from you lot to us, most of our fan base was crashing. Bro, I said, stop that. He's our player now. Until you show me that you're not worthy in my shirt, that's when I crash it on you. You don't just write off a player as soon as he walks in the door. You lot are just ungrateful. You lot got so much more money than sense. That's it. You just spend money and you don't know what you're doing with it.
You won't understand until you start spending money, but you get it. Husam finally got it.
We started spending money and look at oi. We started spending money and all of a sudden we're here.
You don't know that yet. You don't know that.
We are here.
You don't know yet. You know why? You know why, Jay?
Wait,
Yeah,
yes,
the Arsenal train is never late. You know
I'm
that one.
sorry,
The
yeah.
Arsenal
It's
train is
not
never late. Go find out.
Don't wait.
Husam,
Oi, don't wait
go
around.
find
You
out.
better get
Husam,
walking because
this
it's
is
gonna
not
be late.
copyright. This is not.
Okay,
Watch
no
this,
problem.
yeah.
My thing is this though, yeah.
This
Going
there's
back to
Chelsea
it,
fans, yeah.
Play
who
it without
is worth-
audio and play it
Which-
slowly.
Okay.
No, this audio is just someone who sang it now. No copyright. It's not.
Nah, don't worry, man. Hamza, I'm
Play it.
going to hear it. You get me?
Well, listen
I'm
to this
gonna
song.
hear it.
This is Nigeria.
Nigeria. I told you, but what is the guy doing, bro? What is Chalaba doing?
That is. He needs to get his head
You know,
back.
Jeremy, I want to go back to that goal. I just want to ask, like, what the fuck you guys doing? Like, they're just stand there watching. Oh, Bromby, you have the ball. Enjoy. You want to
no,
go-
I
No,
need
but
to shout
okay,
out,
okay.
wait, hold on.
And
If
you
Tosin, if
listen, you
Tosin went to
scumbags
kick
do
the
that.
ball and he put him down, he would have got
Yasser,
You
last
finished,
season,
bro.
you
JJ,
scumbags
one
were
second.
calling for him to come back on loan from Crystal Palace. You lot
Who?
were calling for him to come back.
But who said I told
Chabala.
him? You said I said
Whatever
I
his
wanted him back.
rascal name is, Chabala, whatever his name. What's his name?
But who said I wanted him?
Chalaba, that's it. Chabala.
Yeah, you said, I
Chalaba.
never said that. But okay, let me go back here.
Such a ball.
With this whole Husam, you seen the picture, yeah?
Hey, Hamza
if-
Lewis is in the chat.
If
Then
Tosin,
listen,
yeah,
Lewis-
my
Lewis
question
is
to you is
so
this.
shameless.
Wait, that fraud, yeah?
Lewis-
Drop that bell.
Big up
Sunderland.
my guy. Big up my
No,
guy.
no, no. He ain't your
Lewis-
guy.
Hey, Hamza, no, no, wait,
He's
let
the
Hamza
Lavia.
say what you
He's
wanna
the
say.
Lavia
Hamza, what
of
you
the
wanna say
YouTube
to
thing.
Lewis?
He's the Lavia of
What
the
you want to
YouTube
say
thing.
to
Press
Lewis?
resistance.
Hamza, go ahead.
Yeah,
Tell him,
press
face to face.
resistance.
Cook
That's
his
my
ass.
guy.
I
Anyway,
knew,
no,
I knew
let me-
straight away.
Nah, don't
when
worry, Hamza.
Lewis
I'm
was so
talking.
shameless.
No.
Yeah.
No, Hamza, I'm
Lewis
talking.
accepts failure when he was doing watch-alongs against Servette, Noah
Ah,
FC,
he's gone back to the conference league.
Astana,
Don't worry,
and
man. I
Shamrock
got the
Rovers.
trophy.
They played. Look at the team they played: Shamrock Rovers, Astana. Yeah, look at the team. Hassan. They played
Hamza,
Servette,
get a screen protector. I
Noah
can't see it.
FC, Heidenheim, Astana, Shamrock Rovers in nearly and then they
That's
played
prime team.
Jugadens in semi-final. Jugadens, a team called Jugado. I know Jugado. Jugado is a Brazilian word. Jugado. They played a team called Jugadens. Who they in the semi-final? Astana, Borat's team. You played a team that Borat used to live in Astana in Kazakhstan.
We'll still beat you in the final. You couldn't beat us in the final, though, innit? Champions League.
And you watch, and they
You
were
let
sitting,
have a score
watching
against
them.
you.
We're playing
We let
Astana.
have a score
Guys,
against
we're
you.
playing
bro.
Astana at 3 o'clock, guys.
We let have a
Guys,
score
get
against you.
ready. Bro, I thought, what a shameful fan base. Your rivals, Arsenal, are playing the Champions League on a
Yeah.
Tuesday and
And
Wednesday.
then we beat the same
You're
team that
playing
they
at
couldn't
3
beat.
o'clock like
Yeah, that's what it
shameless. And all you did, we have won everything, Hamza. We have won everything.
Yes.
Bro, stop this. You've won everything. You're nobody now. Sunderland eat you. Brighton ate you. Everyone wants to play Chelsea. You're lucky you played Liverpool in a week's time. I want to play you now because you're that shit. I'm not scared of them. They're frauds. I dunk on
Okay,
these guys.
no
every day.
problem.
All they talk
No
about, I beat you in the Champions League final 2020. Bro, nobody. Not now. You're nobody now.
No,
I'm scared
you gave
of
us that
Villa,
second Champions
Brentford,
League.
and
Thank
you.
you.
I'm not scared of Chelsea.
Mhm.
And I can't wait to play Chelsea. I want you now. You're Cole Palmer FC. Well, like Cole Palmer, and
Yes,
that's it.
all
You
the
have
games I
three.
won was because of Cole Palmer. Okay.
No,
no
bro,
problem.
Cole Palmer is the reason. You have no one else. And Cole
Yeah.
Palmer is so shameless, he couldn't score between January and August, so he's still raving him. We're Cole Palmer, we need Cole. Bro, my guy hasn't scored from January to August.
They cook Salah
Yeah,
for
but
not
you
scoring
no,
in
but
one game.
Husam, it doesn't
Palmer
matter
has
because you.
scored since January
But
open
he's
play.
scored for 8
One
months.
more.
Yeah, but is it just about goals?
Yes,
Is it just
yes.
about goals,
as I'm
Husam?
attacking
Yeah.
number
Because
10.
you've been telling me, you've been
So
telling us the
all
whole
of a
time.
sudden,
Wait.
AJ, remember
No,
all
no,
the
no, no,
Palmer
no.
sack arguments? What
We
did
need
they bring
Cole
up?
Palmer. We
GA.
need
All
Cole
of a
Palmer
sudden,
back.
GA don't matter now.
Don't matter.
No,
Yeah,
not
it's
all the
always like
time.
that
But
when
you
it
were
comes to
saying,
their player.
you were saying what? You were saying Virtus playing well, but he's not getting the
Yasser,
GA.
Lampard or Gerrard? Yasser, Lampard or Gerrard?
No. I'm just saying in general.
Can you answer Lampard or Gerrard?
Nah,
Tell me.
don't worry about Lampard and
It's
Gerrard.
not-
you get me?
Don't worry.
No, because that's not based on
Lampard
GA.
is the best goal-scoring midfielder of all
No, but I have
time.
a preference for Lampard, regardless of whether it's the GA thing or not.
So you
That's
prefer a goal-scoring midfielder? So Hamza's right. Why are you mad?
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
No,
100%.
I just prefer him because he was my player. I don't care about Gerrard
Bro,
like that.
they-
It's a
Sam,
footballer
it's
done
normal.
his thing, is what it is.
So
But
I
like,
saw Kerr
got
Lewis.
nothing to do with that.
I saw Kerr Lewis.
I mean, let me
know.
no Hamza, man,
saw-
be quiet, man. You
I
get me?
saw
Let me
Yasser.
talk. Let me
Kerr Lewis,
talk.
That's what
Let me
Yasser.
talk.
Listen, I saw
I'm
Kerr
even like
Lewis
your
got
goal, bro.
shameless,
Let me
yeah?
talk, bro. You know what
Kerr
I'm saying?
Lewis
Let me.
against Bayern Munich, yeah. Wallahi, they scored. Cole Palmer, they were 2-0 down. They scored. Wallahi, I'm seeing them doing this. I'm thinking,
Cole Palmer did
you're
this when he
you
scored.
shameless
Come on, man.
donkeys. You're shameless. Wallahi, You have no
Well, I
right to
can't tell it.
celebrate.
You don't do
Oh, my
this.
guy is doing this.
Me from the abuse. Wallahi, thank you.
This football club is shameless. Shameless.
After he
Don't worry.
2-1 down, he's doing
Jay,
Everyone,
don't laugh
everyone.
too much. You know, we know you're playing
Sunderland,
behind
man,
me.
Sunderland.
Imagine
Jay,
if
we know
Saka
you're playing behind
celebrated
me.
2-1 down. What the narrative will be? Imagine if Saka celebrated 2-1 down. What the narrative will be? Arsenal lack mentality. Arsenal have no mentality.
I'm hurt
But
because I
when
like
Chelsea do it,
Chelsea.
it's okay.
Anyway, listen, it is what it
Okay,
is.
let me read the super chat before I end the stream. Khalas, guys. We cooked everyone. Does OK Jersey have a Waffle House jersey so I can get Hamza on the back on? No, it doesn't, Ponzi. But if I think Hamza Waffles would be a great restaurant to open. And speaking of restaurants, I was telling you guys in the chat, let me cook. I spoke to OK Jersey and I'm giving you an extra day. So this code with the 10% off is going to apply the entirety of tomorrow as well. So I'm giving you an extra 24 hours with this extra discount code. So go over to OK Jersey, use the code Husam10 for 10% off. It's a bigger discount than usual. And for any order above €50, you get free delivery. So go use that code. Go get yourself some shirts. You get me? There are retros. There is a lot of things. I showed you guys. If you are like a little bit uncertain, just go to my unboxing video. You'll see all 10 different types of shirts, national teams, training kits, etc. So I went and got 10 shirts and yeah.
Would you
Because when do we get Husam
you
100?
You get 10% like Sam, do you get 10% off for Words shirt and Salah shirt, Mo Salah?
Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for joining us. Make sure you guys go subscribe to all of the guys in the description, or all the links are in the description.
Words
shirt
should be free, man. And Salah, get out of here, 10%. Big up.
Ballers United TV, Yasser TV, Hamza Talks Ball. Go give them all a subscribe. Love to every single one of you guys. So this code applies for 24 hours, guys. Go get yourself a Hamza. Can I fucking promote? Go get yourself, guys.
OKJC.com, you write words, you get it free. Free Words shirts.
Anyway, guys, use code Husam10 for 10% off. You get me? I actually went and got a Santos shirt as well. So, anyway, we're going to redirect you over to Judge Mo. He's live right now. Can we all agree to annoy Judge Mo? Let's all agree.
Napoli. Forza Napoli.
KDB, Napoli.
Guys, forget
Forza McTominay.
Forget all. No. Forget anything. Very simple message that will irritate the shit out of him. Forza Napoli. That's it.
Yeah.
Forget anything else. Copy paste Forza Napoli in his chat. Let him be irritated as shit and let his veins pop when he sees Forza.
Yo, Fiti Judge is crazy.
No. Just
Ponzi, bro. Ponzi.
Anyway, love you all and yeah, peace out, Habibis.